We are in the place to be today. It's called Mokra Gora. I will show you the view, and I think you guys will love it. Ivana looking like $1,000,000 in the lazy chair with the mountain view. Come on, can't beat it. And so we're up in the mountains. We've done so much in the past 5 days that we'll try to give you a rundown of what we've been up to. But you can probably hear it from my voice. I'm a little tired. We've done so much, and we've filmed tons of videos, edited too, and in the end, we partied a lot. I don't know if Djokovic owns this tennis court, but this has got to be the top tennis court in all of Serbia. I mean, imagine playing there with a mountain behind you, with kind of like a resort around it. Nice, just nice. So come here with us, guys. I got a Nikshiko going, and we'll have a beer with you guys and chill out. We usually go members only on Sunday, as you guys know, but we decided to open this one up because our intention was to try and do a extra live stream during the week, but we were too busy. We went to a national park, went to a nature reserve, went to an ethno park, did glamping at a place that was really nice with like a tiny house. We spent a couple nights on a boathouse, no, houseboat, which is different than boathouse. Houseboat on a lake, which was amazing, where we made some friends that were like 400 or 500 meters away, and we would swim to their place, drinking and partying and having fun. We got pulled over by the police and had them go through all our stuff. That was exciting. We did something called a regatta, which I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is wild party where there's like evidently 15,000 people was the estimate. Everyone gets a raft. 30,000. Okay, if I'm saying 30,000 people, everyone gets rafts, maybe 10 people on a raft, and everyone just floats down the river like a lazy river at the same time, and everyone's just drinking and partying and going wild. It was unbelievable. That was yesterday, and then today we woke up and we've come to this place. You can see behind me, it's unbelievable. So we've got a lot of stories to tell you guys, and we've got 3 or 4 Jet Fam questions. So we are in the place to be today, but let's just start it off talking to you guys and maybe having a beer, having a much needed relaxing beer. Tomorrow Ivana and I are gonna get up and go on a train ride, steam engine, through the mountains. Scenic train ride. No rest for the wicked, man. We are pushing it out here, but we've had such a good time. We've met some really nice people. Shout out to Masha and Marco, who organized the regatta and really helped us out. They got us on a boat. I mean, you guys won't believe the regatta. People got barbecue on their little raft. People are dancing, and the water is like ice cold because there's a huge dam, and they let the water out to rush everybody down, and it's unbelievable. Huge party on the river. The water's cold enough where you can put your beer in a bag and just tie it to the side of the raft and let it just float. Just amazing. So anyway, shout out to all the members in the chat. I got Unicorn here, obviously. My mom says Ivana is hiding. I'm sure she'll come around in a second. She's in the big chair. She's got my phone, so she's looking at the comments.
Very relaxing.
Feel free, Ivana. You can type in the chat rather than speak if you want. Ivana's in the chat. She's here. Don't worry. Carla says the sale is already open. Cheers.
Carla brought her friend to the
Cheers, cheers. Shout out to Renatinho. That's like little Renata. Renatinho.
That's Carla's friend.
Carla's friend, shout out. And all the members I see. Florin, of course. And Madeline and everybody here. We appreciate the support. Last Watch Canada. And of course my mom. My mom is the #1 Jet fam. So we'll see what happens in today's live stream. You can't beat the view here. I'll give you guys a sneak peek again of Ivana. What a relaxing place to chill. The people who built this place, they did an absolutely A1 job. It's all like this kind of wood exterior. It's amazing. So maybe if I get energy, I'll pop up and show you a room up in the top over there. This balcony is ours. Can't beat it. So let's chill, guys. Maybe we'll start off. First, I want to tell you guys more about the regatta. I mean, the footage of the regatta is absolutely wild. It's the greatest thing ever. I think we'll start off talking about that. I think it's the best party I've ever been a part of. It's crazy. There's just so many rafts going down the river, and everyone's just bumping into another raft, and you just cheers them and do a drink, and they give you some beers, and you give them some beers. People got barbecues on their boat, and they're handing out fried pig or something. Just amazing. Just amazing. Hi, do you like cats? Yeah, cats are okay. Alina in the chat, they're very nice. Our friend from Romania. Excellent Domingos. I'm in Cuba, fam. Nice. You guys should do that trip soon. Yeah, we wanted to get back to, we want to check out Panama and then go to Cuba soon. Would be cool. Too many places to see and not enough time. What elevation are you at? Good question.
Unicorn still in Montenegro? Yes.
I guess Unicorn is still in Montenegro, says Ivana.
We saw you.
Tom is here, says
saw
Norok, Norok,
Unicorn.
Norok. Actually, we saw some of the boats that are like funny boats, like homemade almost, and one of the boats on the regatta was an inflatable unicorn. So naturally, we thought of unicorn. Huge purple and pink unicorn, and everybody on it is just floating down drinking. Special. What elevation are we? I don't know. It's not that much cooler. We're not like way up in the mountains where the air is thin. I don't know. 1,500 meters from my my Serbian friend. Thanks, bro. Okay, so we're 1,500 meters up. It's enough where it's like 10 degrees cooler, I think. It's like 25 up here and like 35 down there. But we've done a lot in the past couple days. So in terms of videos you'll see soon, on Tuesday you'll see us glamping at a super nice place where a guy built little tiny houses out of containers on like trucks or like trains rather. So he's got these container houses and we were there having a good time. And then we've got more videos coming, guys. The road trip seems to be where Ivana and I are at our best. And so we've been hitting a good groove the past 4 or 5 days. Made some really nice friends and made some really nice memories. Now, we can do our Jet Fam questions if you want. So guys, every week we try to put a little message at the end of our videos. And Unicorn says, I'm drinking cocktails. Watching Jet Live in front of me is the very warm Adriatic Sea. Wow, Unicorn, feel free to turn off the Jet Live and go party in the Adriatic Sea. We understand. But we're glad to be there with you. There's Ivana in the chat. Steve loves Meech and I love Trevor the Bertha. True. Denise in the chat. And Givelli, everybody.
Still, you still have the car keys? Well, I'm asking.
Floren's asking if I locked the keys in the car again. Actually, that was one of our Jet Fam questions. Are you going to lock the keys in the car? Listen, that was a one-time experience. The keys are safe. Not even in my pocket right now. And actually, Floren was saying we should get a watermelon on the side of the road. We've only passed like 1,000 watermelons. So we will do it. We will pull off the side of the road and buy one. Hard to tell what's a good watermelon from the outside.
I don't know.
You just got to pick your luck and see if you get a dark red, juicy one. But yeah, we'll show you that in a video with Floren in mind. He says, dude, go buy a watermelon. Ivana, is the hangover that bad that you are hiding from Carla? I don't think I asked any Jet Fam questions this week. Sorry, I had the team down. Tom, you asked one. You asked how was the bacon pate? Honestly, it was not so good.
Tom is in Rome, you know?
Tom is in Rome. Yeah, shout out to Tom. The bacon pate, I like pate. I've started liking it. I've crossed my phobia off. But I don't know the good ones. When we were in Romania and our friend Anna got pate for us, it was garlic and onion and really nice flavor. The one we got, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. We finished it. We finished it, but it wasn't great. Put it on bread with some cheese or something. Try and get it down. That's it. Good fella says, welcome to Mokra Gora. Yeah, thanks, man. It's been a nice adventure for us. We've got, I guess I edited one video today. So we've got 4 videos already shot and not edited yet, which is a nice feeling for us because you guys know we release 3 videos a week. So we're already like a week and a video ahead. Good afternoon, Steve and Ivana and the fam from Mickey. Thanks, man. Pate in Serbia has so much flavors. Yeah, I had the bacon pate. It just didn't hit the spot. It smelled kind of funky and it was a bit funky. I still have a bit of phobia over pate. It looks like cat food to me. So I still have a bit of phobia, but we'll find a good one. You can knock the watermelon and listen with your ear beside it. If you can hear the sea waves, it's a hot red watermelon. I'll do that in the video. I'll go up to the guy and start slapping his watermelons and listen to him. And he'll say, get out of here, man.
Oh, a watermelon in Serbia before, do you remember?
We bought a watermelon in Serbia, but it was November. Probably a
It was
greenhouse.
mini one.
Oh, mini. We bought a mini watermelon in Serbia before. We pickled it. It was pretty good, actually. But that was in November. I'm sure it was greenhouse. I laughed a lot when you didn't know bacon pate. We have it in Brazil. It's not made of bacon, it's bacon flavored. Right. I thought it was bacon paste, like they turned bacon into paste. I'm buying this. I think it's just the regular pate with some kind of bacon flavor, which doesn't even sound good. In the end, I think the good pate is the garlic and onion. Those are the good flavors for me. Have a great Sunday, guys. From Elena. Thank you so much, Elena. We appreciate it so much. Your donation helps us so much. Norok to you. Say again?
It's built by Emir Kusturica, one of the most renowned film directors.
Right. I think we'll go there. So just near here, there's like a town, like a village almost, that was built for a movie, right?
Right.
And it's like done in a very ancient style.
Yeah, it's kind of the old school wooden structure. It's called Dervengrad, which is literal translation would be the wooden town.
Okay.
And it's built by Emir Kusturica, who is a 2 times Golden Palm in Cannes award winning director, who also shot a film with Johnny Depp in
Yes.
the United States. So it's one of the most famous kind of mavericks.
What's the guy's name?
Emir Kusturica.
Emil Kusturica. He's a director from Serbia who's a very, very famous. What's the name of the movie with Johnny Depp?
Arizona Dream.
Arizona Dream. He directed Arizona Dream, which has Johnny Depp in it.
Which is a very kind of fringe art house movie.
Okay.
Yep. So, but he's very famous in Europe, and yeah, he basically, if you go into the wooden town, you will see that every square and every street have names of famous people. Like I don't know.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Go there
Jim Jarmusch and
tomorrow.
the Serbian people in the chat are agreeing with you, saying this guy is the best.
Yes.
And Dervengrad, which means wooden city.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, I think we'll check it out. You guys will probably see it in a video coming soon. Obviously, we've just arrived today at this accommodation, and you can tell this is clearly video worthy, but we haven't even filmed anything. So the first eyes on it is actually in the live stream. I mean, what a sight right here. That's a nice place to relax to. Come on. Everyone's got a Somersby going. Just nice. Emir Kusturica is one of the best directors in Serbia. Yes, everyone says the same. So we'll go check out the place he built, which I guess was built for a movie, is my understanding. And is there today, and you can go check it out like a tourist attraction.
So there are
Sounds
lots of,
fun.
like ethno park all over Serbia.
Yeah, there's tons of ethno parks all over Serbia. We visited one. Maybe it wasn't the best one. We maybe need to go again. It was nice, the one we had, but it was no explanation. It was just like a nice place to look at. We were gonna do our own research and get some more info so we can be more organized. It was a nice place to see, but it was just visual. There was no like signboards or anything to like explain what was what. Hi Steve. Hi from near your nemesis city, Brezhov. Here on vacation this week in the mountains to escape the Bucharest heat. Yeah, I guess it's been wicked hot. I mean, here in Serbia it's been 35, more or less pretty steady. So shout out to Brezhov. I'm sure it's hottest day of the year this week in Brezhov. Probably what, 15? Maybe 12. How is the packed home in Canada? Good question. I wouldn't even.
I think your mom likes it.
I think my mom likes pate, but my whole family agreed it's gross, and we forced her to not eat it.
Your mom likes it.
My mom likes pate, but I think my whole family, my brother, sister, and I, and my dad said, stop buying that. The way it's canned, I think it's canned the same in Canada. It just looks like cat food a bit. I mean, it's not too different from tuna can, but somehow my family had a phobia of it, and we just didn't like it. One question here is, last minute Jet Fam question, Barbie or Oppenheimer? I've seen neither of these movies. I guess this is a trending thing on the internet. You've heard about Barbieheimer? There's a movie called Oppenheimer, and there's a movie called Barbie.
Okay.
And there's some kind of debate happening about
Oh.
what movie's better.
I have no idea.
They're both brand new, I think. We've seen neither. Although I'd probably go for both. It sounds interesting. Why not?
You would skip both that.
Oppenheimer is directed by Christopher Nolan, I believe.
Okay, Oppenheimer is a Christopher Nolan movie, so some explosions in there. And Barbie is classic Barbie. Yeah, I'll show you guys the view again because, come on. Who wants to look at my face? This is a nice tennis court with, I guess, like a resort there. Come on. Amazing view. I don't know if you guys have wind noise. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. We couldn't sit in our room and live stream. So nice. What a place to chill. Hello, I am Serbian from Germany. You must visit the sea and see Zazavica. Oh, message retracted. Okay. Do you like my city, Porto de Galinhas in Brazil? Yes, that was a nice place. Not bad. Porto de Galinhas means port of the little chickens. The view is wow, but mine is too very nice from Unicorn. Yeah, we're chilling here. We're having a good little party. We're trying to recuperate as well as get ready for tomorrow. It's a good job, guys. It's a good job. It's been constant work, like constantly busy, Ivana, but it's been fun. So we're pretty grateful. Yeah, today we got up this morning a little bit hungover because yesterday was the regatta. Let me tell you more about the regatta. Oh my gosh. Just imagine a river. It's pretty big, right? They open the dam so the water starts coming out pretty good. It's pretty fast. The water is freezing cold because the dam opens at the bottom. So the water coming through from the lake into the river has never seen the sunlight. It's like cold water. And there's just boats all around you with no engine, like rafts. And everyone's drinking and you're constantly bumping into other boats. Give them a cheers, pass them some drinks, they pass you some drinks. People have big speakers on their boat, so they're dancing. As they're dancing, their friend pushes them and they fall in the lake, they fall in the river rather. People bring the flares for those smoke, like red smoke or blue smoke or white smoke, like the ones you see at football matches. So the river's got smoke everywhere and people dance. People have huge umbrellas and barbecues on their raft and they're just like roasting a pig or something. I think it's the best party I've ever been. I think it's the most unique party I've ever been to for sure. Usually we've been traveling so long that every time we have a new experience, we'll be like, it will remind us of something else. It's kind of familiar. This regatta was totally unique. There was no comparison. It was incredible. My mom says, "Did you fall in the river?" Yeah. We swam in the river many times. Not fell, but swam. Jumped in because it's so hot and the river's so cold. And you have some drinks and the river picks you right up and you feel like you're sobered up again. Okay, a few more drinks. It was great. It was really, really great. So this morning we woke up a little hungover and we drove to 5-star party. Yes, absolutely. Last Watch Canada. 5-star party.
Event. The drinks regatta, like a 3 days event.
Yeah, it's like a 3 days event. So it started like 3 days ago.
My favorite Serbian food.
Ivana found her favorite Serbian food, she says, called fish chorba.
Yes.
She loves the fish chorba. There was a fish chorba competition. We tried some fish chorba. It was really great. I thought it was okay. Ivana thought it was really good.
I like it.
We had a fish chorba competition. I forgot about that. I told them all the things we did. I didn't even mention that. We did too much in the past couple days. And this morning we got up, had lunch with our... Oh, I discovered my favorite Serbian food. So Ivana's in on fish chorba, which is okay. Tomato and carrot and fish. It's okay. Favorite food is called complet lubenilla. I say it. Oh, I got it totally wrong. Someone help me in the chat. La piña. Complet la piña. It is it's basically the bread you see on Pleškovica, okay, and then inside they put kajmak and egg, and in the kajmak and egg, it's like scrambled eggs kind of. They put the drippings of a lamb or a pig. So it's like, it's the greatest thing ever. It's so good. It's so greasy. If you're hungover at all, it's the greatest food ever made. Because it tastes like there's meat in it. It's so greasy, it tastes like there's meat in it, but it's just the drippings of the meat. With kajmak, which we know is amazing, and some scrambled eggs in there. It's so good. So we had that this morning. No, we didn't have that this morning. But we went out for breakfast with our friend Masha this morning, and then we drove up here in the mountains, and I edited a video, which is coming on Tuesday, and then fired up a live stream. So one event to the next. Did you try roasted pork or lamb? Not yet, but everybody keeps recommending it.
We tried roasted pork in the chorba.
Oh, we tried some roasted pork from the chorba competition.
Someone handed it to us.
Serbian people party hard. They get super drunk and they're super friendly. And so we made a bunch of friends. People always go, Canada? Okay, Canada. And they give you some food and give you some drinks and you walk away. Very nice. Hello, I'm Serbian from Germany, and you must visit and see natural reservation Zasavica with a special. Oh my gosh, we were just there. This cheese costs 100 euros per kilogram. Shout out to Dragan Markovic. We just were there 2 days ago. The video that's coming out about that place will be out on Tuesday. I just edited that video today. Amazing timing. Yes, it's a nice natural reserve. They got donkeys and pigs and everything running around, cats and dogs living together and everything happening. And the cheese from these donkeys, which first of all, donkey cheese sounds kind of gross, doesn't it? Donkey cheese? Oh, sounds not right. But evidently the donkey cheese is 1,000 euros a kilogram. It's in some of the most expensive restaurants in the world. So you'll see us in that video going there, but we did not get the cheese, obviously, because we don't have 1,000 euros for a kilogram of cheese. How could it be better than Romanian bronza? Cannot. How could it be better than Kaimak? Cannot. So you'll see the donkeys and we pet them and we chill with them and do a little vlog, but yeah, 1,000 euros a kilogram for this donkey cheese, which doesn't even sound good. And they have they show pictures of it, and you're like, ugh. I mean, I wonder if people know.
Whether you like it.
I mean, it probably tastes good. Donkey cheese is so rare and so good from unicorn. All right, I'm willing to try. Alina says bronza is the best. True. Romanian bronza is in everyone's house. The grandmother gives it to you for free, and it's so good. How could donkey cheese be so much better than bronza? Probably is. Did you milk a donkey, Steve? I did not milk a donkey. Or maybe. Stay tuned on that video. You'll see on Tuesday. No, I didn't milk a donkey. Yeah. So good reservation. Good recommendation from Dragan. And yes, you'll see that video on Tuesday.
Steve, which one would you choose? Chorba de puta or fish chorba?
I would choose chorba de borta every time over fish chorba. Yeah, chorba de borta beats fish chorba. You guys know I don't really love the fish flavor. I'm getting better at it.
But some of the soup they make, the flavor is not.
Some of the soup was not so fishy. The fish chorba is more tomatoey, more thick and tomatoey. But the fish chorba competition was people making a little campfire. They hang like a tripod out of metal. They hang their pot, and the pot cooks on the campfire. And as they're doing that, they seem to get pretty drunk. That's another aspect of the competition. And then
some taste like water, really.
some of them were. We tried like 10 different ones. No, we probably tried 8,
Yeah.
or 6 or 7 at least. And
You didn't.
I didn't try that many. I tried 2 or 3. If Ivana really liked it, I would try it. But Ivana tried at least 6 or 7. And some of them were kind of good.
Yeah, the good one I give to you.
The good one I tried. Ivana was a guinea pig. She tested the fish chorba, and if it approved her taste buds, then I was okay. I'll try some. Some of the guys were so funny. They're so nice on camera. You walk up with the camera, and they're like, "Hey man, my fish chorba is the best." It seems like the ones who were the drunkest actually made the worst chorba. But that might be an obvious statement. But some of the most friendliest guys really had some very watery chorba, to be honest. But very friendly and very good on camera. Steve, did you feel the storm these days in Serbia? My mom said it was so bad in Novi Sad. Yeah, so I guess when we were at glamping, the night of the camping, glamorous camping, it's called glamping. The night of that, evidently there was a storm. I didn't even feel it. I slept right through it. Although the owner of the glamping has homemade rakia, so we had some rakia that night. I probably would have slept through a fire in the glamping. I mean, I would have slept through anything that night.
Yeah, just before we went to bed,
We felt a wind. They had these really nice hammocks at the glamping on these really tall trees, so you could lie in the hammock and watch the tree sway in the wind right above you. It was really nice. And then just before bed, we were doing that, and the trees were really swaying and branches were breaking off. So I think it was pretty windy. And then we went to bed and didn't feel it. Now, when we were on the houseboat rather, there were some storms that night too, and we had some umbrellas and stuff going flying off our balcony. We didn't secure our place. We didn't make it weatherproof that well, so we lost my bathing suit, which was hanging on the railing. That was a dumb move. Lost the bathing suit in the lake, and as well as a pair of socks, which hopefully did get cleaned up somehow because they're floating somewhere. But yeah, that night was pretty stormy, and the houseboat moves around as you're sleeping. So it was kind of relaxing, kind of like sleeping on a train. The way it kind of rocks you back and forth in your bed. I really love the houseboat. You'll see the video on I guess it'll be on Tuesday or Saturday. So nice houseboat. Amazing lake. It's like green color, and they built a huge dam. So up north of the dam, upstream of the dam is the lake, and then downstream is where the big regatta happens. They open the dam and let the water go. It's like amazing. A couple days. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Greetings and hugs from Antwerp City. Shout out. One day I will cook for you Mama Liga with Bronza, Sarmali, and Chorba de Berta, Romanian and Belgium. It's a deal, Alina. It's a deal. I'm gonna hold you to your offer because it sounds so good. Mama Liga with Bronza. You guys are the best YouTubers. Hey, thanks. Appreciate. Given that you have seen a lot of the country, name the top 3. Oh, Bojan, give us some more time. We got like 3 more weeks of road trip in Serbia. So at the end of this, we'll give you our best recommendations of Serbia, but we're still pretty new. We're only 1 weekend, so we've done. Right now, the best memory is obviously regatta.
You actually lost some people. Did you lose your bathing suit? You did.
Yeah, I lost my bathing suit in the river, in the lake rather, from the wind. So dumb. I feel embarrassed too because it's like garbage in the lake. So clean, beautiful lake, and that was my trunks floating around.
You tried to find it, but couldn't.
We searched around. I thought maybe went underneath the houseboat. It's all like metal framing under there with big, floaty, 100-gallon tubs or whatever you call them. I couldn't find it, man. So you'll see me in the video swimming in my shorts. This is life. And in the regatta in my shorts.
Oh, I got the gifted membership by Unicorn.
Oh, thanks, Unicorn. Carlos back in. The best. Chorba de per. Oh, is the meatball soup. Oh, that one's also good. The meatball one. I won't try to say that word, but that's also very good. It's not a pretty sight to lose your bathing suit. True. Lucky I wasn't wearing it while I lost it because the water in there is cold and it would not be a pretty sight. Carla is back in the Jet fam. Thanks, Carla. I should say thanks, Unicorn. You guys are the best. Okay, let me finish this beer, then I'll grab one more, and then we'll chill a bit longer. It's been half an hour already. These live streams really fly by. I'll show you the view one more time because it's so nice. What a nice place to chill. And there's a bunch of other guests here, but we felt okay to sit here. We're not really bothering anybody. We're just sitting here and talking to our internet peeps. Look at Ivana. What is she, the happiest lady in the whole world? Chilling out. What is meech? Sausage without casing. Actually, meech is not too dissimilar from cevap. Cevap recently. And I think the main difference from cevap to meech is meech is a lot more garlic flavor. And also meech has sodium bicarbonate, aka baking soda, which makes it incredibly bouncy and juicy. We've made an emoji on our channel for the members. Meech, 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 meech. Florence says these are the meech. They look, a lot of times you buy meech, a lot of times you buy cevap, they look like meech. I think meech are a little bigger than cevap, like thicker. But meech for me is the top. I mean, the meech emojis are going wild in the chat. Meech for me is the top food. Meech, 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 meech. Our son, when we have him, he will be named Mitchell. So I can call him Meech. Meech, Meech, Meech. The chat is just all Meech emojis. Here's to Meech, everybody. I missed it. You want it? Can you read it to me, or I'll find it?
Do you in Canada go to work while being pulled by huskies and live in heat?
The question is, in Canada, do you go to work being pulled by huskies on like a dog sled and live in igloos? Probably according to some Americans, that's how we live. But believe it or not, it's a fully developed country with cars and roads and computers and electricity in the house. You wouldn't believe it if you saw it. In fact, it's not too dissimilar from anywhere in Europe that's north. Anywhere in cold Europe. But I'm sure some people in the States think we live in igloos. In the northern Canada, those people are real Canadians. I've never been up there. People are really pushing it in terms of cold weather and just rugged living. Unicorn says, I'm going in the water. I'll see you a little later. Enjoy, Unicorn. You're the best. We'll see you when you're back. We'll see you when you're back. No way you have cars in Canada. Are they big? Our cars can be pretty big. Let me tell you something about our cars. A lot of trucks and a lot of, it's like the United States. We're trucks and gas stations and houses with backyards. Hey, Marco Mate, Meech is life. Amen to that. And we're about to cross 100 people in the chat. Let's go. 100 people in the chat. Ioana says Marius is there. Sorry, I missed you. Salute and Norok from Chicago. There he is. Enjoy your road trip. Which one do you like better, live chat or editing? Gotta say the editing done on the go in between so many different events is 5 stars. Keep it up. I prefer live chat because you just get to chill with your people and have a beer. But editing is nice because it's work, you know? You gotta have some work to do. You can't just enjoy all the time. It's nice to do editing because you gotta focus and you can constantly get better and improve your skills and practice. And yeah, editing is what keeps me not just partying all the time. It's like I got work to do. So I appreciate editing, but in terms of what's more enjoyable, chilling with you guys is the best. I mean, look at the place we're in right now. Sitting out here having a cold beer with my Jet fam is just nice. Hey, greetings from Brazil. Love you guys. Yeah, this kind of comment is the reason we wanted to do a non-members only. I shouldn't say non-members only. Open to everyone chat, because a lot of people don't have membership, but they still support us, and it's nice to open it up and we can chill with all you guys. It's kind of funny because I feel like if it was members only right now, there would be the same amount of people watching. 87 is a pretty normal number for us to cruise at. So at least we give you guys, you guys might be watching anyway, is my point, but we're giving you the opportunity to ask some questions and chill with us. I answered to the London professor. Nope, we have lockers in the airport where we leave our tongues and get our clothes to use abroad. Oh, Carlos talking about Brazil. One time I was retired in university party in London, and one of the participants asked me if we used to wear this type of dress in Brazil. Yeah, some people have very different opinions of the country. I have a friend in Brazil who studied in Canada, and after he lives in Canada with like a family. So he has like his Canada mom and his Canada dad and his Canada family. He lived with them for years as he studied, and he asked them to come to Brazil in São Paulo. He lives in São Paulo, like a huge city of 10 million people. And the Canadian mom goes, no, I'm afraid of snakes and spiders and stuff. He's like, I don't live in the jungle. It was a very funny moment where he had known this woman for 4 years, and then she hits him with like, no, I can't come to São Paulo. I'm afraid of snakes. And he's like, I live in a city of 10 million people. You won't see a snake as long as you're there, I promise. But that's the way people think of different countries. Thank you, Marios, for your donation. We appreciate it. Go! So, got some good news coming up. Looks like on end of August, we will be at a Serbian wedding. Made some friends going to their wedding, we think. We can never guarantee something 2 weeks ahead, or that's more like 3 weeks. That's more like a month ahead. So we can't guarantee it. But looks like we will be in a Serbian wedding, which is nice because it will be similar to the Romanian wedding, or comparable at least. And it looks like we'll be at Dinamo Rapid early September. So we got some events coming up soon. Should be a great European summer, Euro trip, as they call it. The wedding will be a highlight for us. We made some really nice friends. The people who organized the regatta, named Masha and Marco, were really gracious to us. Took us around and hooked us up and were really helpful to us. And got us on a boat. Don't drink 1 week prior to the wedding. Yeah, I got a detox for the wedding. Serbians party hard. What about the partying in Serbia is they do the rakia, which really I don't have much tolerance for. I can drink beer, no problem, but the rakia, you don't want to be rude because it's homemade and they bring it to you with such enthusiasm. You can't say just like, no, I don't want your rakia. It's almost rude. But a few rakias and I'm a sweaty mess. I'm that emoji.
Goodfellas said don't drink anything 1 week prior to the wedding.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said detox before. The supermarket videos are going great. Good job thinking to create a series like that for countries. Yeah, Marco, we got lucky there. Who recommended that to us? Dunga in Brazil. One of our friends who's not a YouTuber, just a guy. He goes, hey, I would like to see the supermarkets. Show us some supermarkets. It's good for us because we can go to the supermarket and maybe 1 hour later or even 45 minutes later, the video's done. Whereas some of the videos you're going to see this week took all day to shoot because you got to do 5 different things and drive to each one and make a whole day of adventures. So it's very efficient for us. It's like, you know, you can shoot it in 45 minutes to an hour. You can edit it in 2 to 3 hours, and then you got your video, and it makes pretty good views, very quick. You know, 110 people in the chat. Hey, I'll drink to that. Mexico. By the way, last time I was here.
By the way, that's a Montenegrin beer.
Montenegrin beer. Sorry, guys. It used to be the same country. It's kind of national pride. Last time I was here, all the chat told me Zaya Chadsko. And now everyone I meet says Zaya Chadsko is cheap. So I've been on Nikshiko. Although, actually, last week, the chat on filtered beer. It was very good. Kind of cloudy, very flavorful. Huge insect on the camera. This live stream will be over. Is that gonna eat me, Ivana? Am I gonna die from that? Oh my gosh. I hope it flies in front of the camera, y'all can see it, but it's huge. Oh my god, it's as big as a Jesus saw. There it is again. Oh my god, it's as big as a truck. Oh, I so hate bugs. I so hate bugs. Ivana's trying to break the house right now. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, babe. The chair is swinging. Okay.
Sit here now.
You coming in? Ivana's coming in the live stream now. She's had her moment to... You are in a Serbian Boteco.
Yes.
Edgar says you're in a Serbian Boteco. If this is a Serbian Boteco, it's the most fanciest Boteco I've ever seen.
By the way, can you tell our tan is back or not?
Oh, I'm so tanned right now. This is unbelievable. I almost look, I don't know,
Steve is so
Cuban.
tan.
I look so tan. Look at the tan I got.
Can you say the longest Serbian word?
Okay. Pronunciation challenge. From Bojan, okay? Pronunciation challenge. Ivana, you would like to go first or second?
Second.
You want to go second? Oh, she wants to go second.
You go first.
Image is blurry. Oh no, the bug influenced the... Really? Did it come back? Blurry. Oh no. The bug is back.
It's not so bad.
Ivana, somehow when you were sitting there, the signal was going through your body and
gosh.
improving.
Okay.
No, don't leave. Is it going blurry? It's good now. Okay. I think it's because there's a lot of commotion. That bug caused a lot of commotion.
Sit over there. A little bit. So I don't know, maybe there's a stream of Wi-Fi here.
You want me to move? Ivana, I haven't moved the whole live stream. It's good the whole time. I haven't had any problem with me moving. Also, I'm lazy as heck. Okay, pronunciation challenge. Longest Serbian word in existence. Let me see it again. Comment from Bojan. Okay. Bojan. Steve. Bojan. Hold on.
I think you got this.
No, Ivana,
You're
it's off
good.
again. I think this phone is causing trouble. So get that phone out of here. Uh-oh. We're off, Ivana. No! I was having fun. Can you guys hear me? No, we're good. Ivana, come back. I want you here. Can you hear me? Is anybody listening to me? Can you guys hear us? I feel like I saw that phone. We're watching ourselves on this phone. I think this phone is causing trouble, so get that phone out of here. Ivana, turn the volume down. It's good. Okay. False alarm. What happened was I was scared of the word. Needed more time. Ivana, pronunciation challenge. Come on, don't be shy.
You go first.
I said that so we can have a little tongue while you Canadians are breaking your tongue. Okay, I'll find it. I gotta find the word. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Prestolona hold on. Prestolona lesnica. Nizza. Prestolona lesnica. Prestolona lesnica. Prestolona lesnica. Good, no? Prestolona lesnica. What does it mean? It probably means something short, like cat. Prestolona lesnica. Hit it, Ivana.
Prestolonas. Prestolonas Ljenica.
Yeah, I got her. Plestolona Lesnica.
The L and J part is the
Tricky.
tricky part.
That was very close. Congratulations.
Prestolonas Leye.
Prestolono Lesnica.
Or Prestolonal.
Guys, you are the best. Jivelli from Marina. Listen, if you're Serbian and you've already found a channel, that's amazing because the Serbian videos are going to get hot pretty soon. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but we've had some amazing experiences. And providing Ivana and I did a half-decent job of capturing these experiences on video, we got some good vlogs coming. We got regatta, we got fish jorba competition down by the river where everyone's partying at the same time. We got glamping and natural reserve, national park. We got houseboats. Really nice experiences in Serbia, like back to back. So if you've already enjoyed our Serbian content, I think it's gonna get a step better.
Yeah. Someone says
We've hit a groove.
only 2-3 rakia tops when you drink beer. That's the rule.
Yeah, 2 to 3 raki is okay. What's good is most people are pretty respectful. They can see that you're like, hey man, I can't handle it, and they're pretty cool. But they want you to have one. Like to have 0 would be kind of rude. Even Ivana will have a rakia. When people bring their homemade rakia to you, to say no, I don't want all of it, it's like a bit rude. 2 or 3 is okay, and then you just slow down, and then go to water for a bit. Actually,
Jeziel has a question for you. Good afternoon. If you had to give any advice to the younger Steve, what advice would you give yourself and why? Good question.
oh my gosh. I would say don't give up. I know that sounds super lame, but I have, there's a lot of things in my life that I could have been good at. But when, I have this thing where I'm, sometimes, naturally, when I start doing a new task, I'm kind of good at it, like quick learner. And then it comes to a point where you have to actually work to get better. And then I give up. So I have a few things in my life that could have been really good. They could have been a whole career of passion and enjoyment. And I just, at a certain point when I got harder, it got quite difficult and I had to work for it and I just gave up. So this is why, when it came to YouTube, I did not give up. Because already like 3 times on YouTube I've quit. Twice actually I've quit on YouTube.
Okay.
It was very hard at the beginning. We had no money coming in. And we were just making these bad videos and all our friends were like, what are you doing? But I knew, man, if I quit this, I'm going to be the guy who's 50 years old and is good at nothing because everything he just quit. Did this for 2 years, gave up. Did this for 3 years, gave up. Did that for 2 years, quit again. So I just thought I have to stick this out or I'm going to be the guy who always quit. So the advice I'd give to younger Steve is like, yeah, you got to persevere through the hard part and then you get good at it. Don't quit. On that note, I'm getting another beer.
By the way, what is the word we just said? What does it mean?
Good question. Good question. Hope it's not a swear word. Longest word in Serbia. I'll be back, Ivana. You're in charge for 2 minutes.
Okay. Now, the longest English word. Okay, I'll do that with Steve after. Let's see. Is that a real word? The type of lung disease from Pretty Susu. We'll try it when Steve gets back. Oh, wedding here lasts for 3 days. In Minas Gerais, goes in Brazil. Wow. Pronounce Mokra Gora. I think I'm saying it right, no? Mokra Gora. The background looks a little bit like Green Village in Danube Delta. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a traditional village kind of thing. We're up in a mountain, like a mountain town. Mountain village, not a town. More like village. Beside the wooden village here in Mokra Gora. Mokra Gora. Yes, yes. In front of us is like Poyana in Brasov. Yep, there must be somewhere in the mountains. We are in the mountains. We are in the mountains. Hey, Masha, how are you? Say hi to Marina Mimovic. That's Masha, our friend that we just met.
Oh no, it's gonna be over, guys. When one walks past, it goes off.
Yeah.
So when I left, did it go off?
No.
But I walk past.
Oh yes, you did. It did.
Oh. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Maybe change it to my 4G.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. How do I do it?
No, it's back. Okay, it's back.
How do I do it? Like this? Should I do it?
Yeah,
4G?
sure. Is it better?
Could be 3G. Out again. Oh, 4G, turn it off. Dun, 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 dun. Let us know, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Let us know, guys. This is a common thread of the live stream. It has to. This is a common thread of the live stream. It has to slow down for a couple minutes, or else it wouldn't be a real live stream. How is it now? How is it now? How is it now? What country? What is the country most Canadians love except for USA? Good question. Obviously, Canada loves USA. We're like kind of very similar in some sense. In terms of traveling, a lot of Canadians for a long time love to go to Cuba because forever this Americans could not go to Cuba, and so Cuba was like more affordable than everywhere else because there was not so much demand. There's 300 million people in the States who could not go there. So if you went to Mexico for the beach or the all-inclusive, it would be a lot. If you went for like Dominican has a really popular couple all-inclusives, but Cuba was like untouched by the Americans, and so it was a Canadian hotspot. I have a lot of friends who would go to Cuba on all-inclusive resort where you could drink and party on the beach for a week, and in Cuba they would meet their girlfriend because their girlfriend lives an hour away from them in Canada, and so it's like you travel so far south to Cuba and you meet someone who lives
By the way,
down the street.
Masha and Marco is there. I said hi.
Oh, that's Mesho.
Yeah,
Marina Mimovic.
yeah, our friend Masha.
Oh, Masha is in the chat. Everybody, if you can, give a huge shout out to the name of the account is Marina Mimovic, right?
Yes.
This is Masha, our friend. She's a real sweetheart, and she helped us a lot. She was super gracious to us and helped us a lot. Got us on a boat on the regatta, which was an amazing experience. Quite often for those videos, we edit them immediately and post them the next day. But this is a once-a-year event. There's nothing like it. I think if the video comes out next week, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's not like a football match where once the next football match is played, the one before, who cares?
Yes.
This is like a once-a-year thing. We'll just post our videos in order, and because we've done so much, the regatta video will be like a week from now or something. But shout out to Masha, super nice, and Marco. This is the wedding we hope to be at near the end of August. You guys have an engaged community, as it seems. Yeah, that's good. We started doing these live streams once a week like a year ago, and it turned out to be the best decision because, yeah, good last watch. At Marina Mimovic, shout out. Dude, massive shout out to Masha and Marco. Just great. But yeah, we ended up getting this thing we call the Jet Fam, which is funny because JetLag Warriors, and we're super grateful for them because it's such a different experience to have these local loyal kind of members that can kind of communicate back and forth with. At a certain point, your channel gets big enough where all the comments coming in, there's a lot of haters and a lot of nonsense coming in, and it gets kind of, hard to gauge what the audience is thinking. But once you do memberships, you can really gauge what the audience is thinking because,
Steve.
$1 per month or something is enough to get everyone here with good intentions.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We love it.
Now say the longest English.
The longest
Is that a real word, Steve?
English word is pneumo-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, which is 45 letters and refers to a type of lung disease. Pneumomono, so lungs, and one ultramicroscopic, pneumomono-ultrascopic expialidocious. No. Scopic silicovolcanoconiosis. All right, there you have it. 45 letters.
I think that was pretty good.
I might have done better at the Serbian one, actually.
Probably. I think so. It sounds like you had an accent when you're saying the English word. Paul is saying Christy Siralu, they are in Canada now, and Matt, a Canadian who worked in Romania in the 90s, who loves Mitch just like you.
I think I saw the video. I
Yeah.
believe I commented on it. I see Meech, I click.
Ah,
The trouble is, we don't speak Romanian. Although I think there's English subtitles on their channel.
Yeah.
Now I can watch. Okay, I should go back and watch that video.
That word, I think it means bacon paste in Serbian. Tom said. I
Bacon
don't know
paste.
if it's true.
I don't think so. Yeah, quite a safe environment. Liking a lot till now. Yeah, Renatinho. It's a safe environment. Usually on Sundays we do members only live chat. We decided to open it up this time because the Serbians are just coming out on our videos. We can see our analytics on Google. The Serbian views are just coming in more and more and more. So we decided to open up the weekly live chat. But it's pretty small community, tight knit, friendly place. This is our intention, at least. We just go around and have some good experiences, and we don't do like a lot of travelers do. Like their videos are more like investigative journalism. They're like, let's get to the real story here. Let's go down to the ghetto and see what's going on with the poor people. We're not trying to expose anybody or catch anybody or anything. So it's just like good vibes, positive stuff, food videos, easy peasy stuff to watch, and you know,
By the way, I think
have a good time.
the quality is so good now. It was a little bit blurry. Maybe show again.
Show again.
Yeah, the
But the thing is, once I grab the camera and pick it up to move it, I move it
There you
6
go.
inches, it might go, oh, it's pretty good now, isn't it? As you can see, we got this, almost looks like a swimming pool, but it's actually a tennis court over there, which got to be one of the top places to play in all of Serbia. Looks amazing. I guess that's a resort of some sort. And over here, you've got beautiful view, many different shades of green, couple different buildings down there. Up here seems to be more like accommodations for tourists. I think down there is more like locals who just live there and just got lucky living in a super beautiful spot. I wonder how different but difficult the winters are up here. Probably pretty cold. Probably snow on the ground. In the end, super beautiful place, and we're happy to be here. Let me try. and get this
Last
back.
Watch Canada gifted 5 members.
Oh, thanks, Last Watch. Psh, no rock to that.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to that. Ding dong. Great view, says Amelia. Absolutely. Really nice. Just around the corner from here, as we were saying earlier, there's like a village that was built for a movie, and it's I think we'll try to focus on it in one of our videos and do a good section, do some research and talk about it, because I have a friend over here and he says I think people would like that. I think it's a source of national pride for people who, this is like the famous director from Serbia. By the way, Ivana, we should watch Arizona Dream. This is
the
a
movie
Serbian
that is-
director.
That is shot there is actually called Life is a Miracle.
Also could be good. Arizona Dream could be, I mean, Johnny Depp is in it. He's like one of the top, he was for a while, one of the top guys. So we can watch. It's very cold on Mokra Gora on winter. I guess so.
Yeah.
1,500 meters above sea level.
I think there's
And-
a ski resort somewhere close by.
Oh, cool.
I
Let me
think.
tell you, in the summertime, like late July, it's just nice. Chill day today, says Zaki. Yeah, Zaki, we've done so much in the past 4 days that we needed a chill day. I edited a video today, which
then we
took
drove?
some brain power because yesterday was a big party in the sun. Got a video done today, then we drove up here, and then I finished it up here actually, and then going live today. Tomorrow we'll shoot this place. No rest for the wicked. We are on a tear, Ivana and I. We're in the groove where it's like no time to think, just constantly going and shooting everything and feeling grateful, honestly, feeling good. I really think I gotta get more. We gotta spend more time near places to swim. I really, honestly, I hate to say this. This is a bad thing to say. I don't love the ocean as much as I love the lake. The lake is better than the ocean, honestly. Do you think so? I'll tell you why. I think I hate sand.
But there are rocky.
I like a dock. Couple pieces of wood, just kind of floating in the lake. Put a chair on it, jump in the lake, swim around. I mean, I feel Yvonne and I have been like doing a lot of exercise without going to the gym. We've been incredibly healthy, and we've been drinking a lot, and we've been doing a lot, and I feel sharp and healthy. I think I'm a lake kind of guy.
Lake and mountains.
Lake and mountains, that's the mix for me.
Yeah.
The beach is good, but the sand in your toes, and then the sand goes in your underpants, and there's sand everywhere. That's annoying. I shouldn't say I don't like the beach. There's so many Brazilian subscribers, they're gonna be so mad. But I do like a good beach. But I do, man, our time at the houseboat. You'll see the video from the houseboat. Man, that was so much fun. We had such a good time at the houseboat. And the water's kind of colder, and it's harder to swim because less salt in it, so you don't float so easy. I enjoy a good lake. Not to mention no sharks. But the lake has mosquitoes. True. By the way, I got some wicked bug bites on my toes. My toes are so... Yeah, my toes beat up. The bug that... That's true. The lake has the mosquitoes. That's a problem. Nothing's perfect, you know? But I do love a good lake. Sand in a sunga, says Florida. Ugh. Exactly. Imagine sand in a sunga. That sounds like a rash on your crotch. That sounds like... I miss BC so much. I lived in Vancouver for a few years and absolutely love the nature and the wildlife. Yeah, something about the lake. Also, it's more quiet in the lake. The ocean has waves. Whoosh, whoosh. The lake has silence, and then the wind in the trees. Oh, guys, the houseboat was so nice. We actually walked to the houseboat. We showed up there, and the first thing I did was just take off my shorts and jump in the water. Also a bit performative for video, but it was a lovely houseboat.
I think this is my favorite lake, the Peruchach.
Peruchach Lake in Serbia is one of the top lakes going right now.
I think it's my favorite.
It's one of the
Which
hottest
one is your
lakes right now.
favorite lake?
Favorite lake?
I think it's that
That should
one.
be a Jet Fam question. Favorite lake? Man,
I think it's in Serbia for me.
that lake was so nice.
Yeah.
So Lake Louise is more beautiful, but Lake Louise can't swim
But
in it.
no,
It's
it's
freezing
cold.
cold. It's
No.
freezing cold in Canada. I mean, Lake Opiongo is really nice in north of Toronto.
It's also cold.
It's not nearly as beautiful, but it's really great for camping and canoeing.
Yeah.
The houseboats on Lake Peruchach, it's called Peruchach?
Yeah. I think
It's
so.
really nice. What
Are
they've
we
done.
pronouncing it right?
Probably wrong. You'll see the video of Lake Peruchach. And then we went up to... Oh,
Chach?
Bikaz Lake is also very good. But Bikaz Lake not swimmable.
Ah.
Do you swim in Bikaz Lake? Not really.
No, we didn't see
Cold.
anyone swimming, but maybe it was cold. We were there, I think, during the fall time.
Yeah, true. Bikaz Lake is so nice place to look at the lake. But the one we had with the houseboat right on it, so you're sitting right there. If you want to go swimming, you just go in swimming. And then there's a ladder on the houseboat, so you just swim around and then walk up the ladder, and the sun dries you off in 5 minutes. No sand in the toes. Oh, that was some top quality swimming. I spent more time in the water than the houseboat. That was nice. I saw a question here. Any plans to travel to China or Russia? By the way, what are the challenging places you'd like to travel to, but get a little bit doubty about? Okay, so no plans for China or Russia. We do have some kind of connection to China?
Not really.
Not really. A friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. But
I think that connection has been.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Okay, that connection's over. So it's unlikely we'd have to go on our own and try to figure it out. I would like to go to China. I'm curious about China. The only place we're doubty about, so I was really curious about Africa in general, especially Nigeria. The thing that's good for YouTube, a couple of factors. One is that the population of the country is huge. That's good. More people means more views, just mathematically. So Nigeria's got 200 and some million. That's good. A unique culture that is visual, that you can get easy ways to find a vlog. I think Nigeria has that. Nigeria's totally different than what most of our audience has ever seen. And then the third category is like, do you feel safe there? I talked to some people and they said, go to Nigeria, it's so great. I talked to one guy, Romanian guy, who lived in Nigeria as an engineer building huge buildings and raised his kids there for like 10 years. And he's like, you have to promise me you will not go there. I was like, what? And he's like, Steve, you're such a tourist. You're so obvious. You gotta go walking around with your GoPro. He's like, you're gonna get in trouble like the first day you're there. You cannot go. He's like, Steve, promise me you're not going to Nigeria, or I'm gonna reach out to your mom in the comments and make her tell you not to go. And I'm like, all right, don't talk to my mom. I won't go. I won't go.
Catalin from Backpack Your Life been there, and he said, if you think Brazil is rough, Nigeria
It's way worse.
Yeah.
He goes, it's yeah. So one like, could you travel Nigeria safely? Probably. But we have to walk down the street with the GoPro in the hand, which is really a big target. Like, that's obvious, you know? So I'd like to go to Nigeria. I think it could be have a good, good vlogging in Nigeria. But my Romanian friend was like, you can't go there, Steve. He's like, there's no way.
Pretty Susu is saying Christy Siralu also visited the first Romanian settlement in Canada called Boyan in Alberta, and it's interesting to see third or fourth Canadian Romanian generation saying they are Romanians even though they've never been. to Romania nor speak the language.
Yeah, interesting. I think that's the video on Crazy Sea Rally that came out like an hour ago. I just saw it pop
Yeah,
up
this morning or
this
something.
morning. Yeah, it came out today. I think. I just saw it pop up. I'll probably watch them now that they have English subtitles. I'll probably go through and watch them because they're. I mean, I watch them when they're in Romanian half the time if they're in Canada, so I'll probably watch them. Yeah, interesting. Canada is a place where people don't feel Canadian all the time. We don't have a language. We don't have a traditional clothes. We don't have traditional music. So those people are say they're Romanian. They probably still would live in Canada. They're probably still Canadian to some degree, but they might feel connected to Romania in some way. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I mean, whole continent rather of Africa I've not been to. Morocco is obviously a very touristy one. I don't know if it's a bit touristy. I'd like to go more like we do in Brazil or like we do in Romania, where we just go to the place and live there for a month. Live there for 2 months. Africa's a big curious one. Also, I speak a little bit of French in theory, so we can go to like North Africa where they speak French, or what is it? Whatever, where the countries that speak French, and we could probably get around okay. I'm curious about that. But that was a good question from whoever asked it. I forgot the name, but that was a good question. Good chilling with you guys. Maybe if you have friends in Nigeria, then maybe it'll be safer. Yeah, exactly. If we can make some friends and take us around, it'll be no problem. But just to show up and live in, I think the capital's called Lagos, just to live there for a month on a 1 month Airbnb, just go. I mean, we did that in Brazil. We were nervous about Brazil. Everyone told us you're gonna get robbed by a cartel or something. And we did 1 month in Sao Paulo, and after like 2 weeks, we were like, oh, this place is all right. We liked Brazil a lot. We've been back already. But based on the recommendations we got about Nigeria, they said that's even more dangerous. Kathleen from Backpacker Life said, you can do it if you like, but it's even more than, like way more than Brazil. And I said, maybe not. Good question. Any more Jet Fam questions to answer, guys? There were 3. One was about the bacon paste. One was about did you get caught in the storm, and one was you lock your keys in your trunk. So no more Jet Fam. Now we're just freestyling with you guys. Bonjour. Alors, j'aimerais entendre ton français. Hello. J'aimerais. I like entendre. I forget that word means. Yeah. I know this kind of what it means. Alors is like now, or like it's kind of a connecting word. J'aimerais is like I like. Aurais is some kind of I am liking or something in the infinitive. Entendre, I forget. Ton français. Your French. My French is okay. I can read okay, but when I speak it, it's like a 2-year-old. My verbs are all sideways. Speaking of learning languages, my Indonesian, I got a life hack for you guys, okay? I'm trying to learn Indonesian on Duolingo. It's Helestu Adang birthday. Oh, happy birthday. I didn't see that, sorry.
Happy birthday.
Helestu Adang. Happy birthday. Let us know what country you're from, and we can say it in your language. It says, I'd like to hear you speak French. Okay, entendre. Oh, entendre is here. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to hear you speak French. Well, obviously it's not good. I couldn't even read that. I had some words in there, but wasn't even close. I can speak French a bit, but it's...
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. It's omelette au fromage. It's from Dexter, I think. It's a very funny one. I can speak French a bit, like, j'étudie, I studied. J'étudie français dans l'école. 10 and ago. I say ago, I forgot. 10 years ago. I mean, that's about as far as I got. I don't know, that's it. Thank you, I'm actually a girl. Sorry, Helestu Adank. I didn't know. But happy birthday. La Mulciani. I've read that Rwanda is one of the safest countries in Africa. Okay. I've had one colleague from there while I was doing my master's degree, and he was one of the most genuine person I've met. Interesting. I would go. I mean, I'd like to go, but we're gonna have to get some first-hand accounts, you know? People have been there recently and tell us. Bit nervous. Obviously, we got robbed in Peru, and since then, it's like we gotta plan our moves like a chess player, not like a checkers player. You know,
Why do you make a French face all the time?
you gotta make a French face. If
That's
you're not,
the thing
if
about-
you're not making a French face, are you speaking French? Et je te dis dans l'école. You have to
And
make a
then
French
everything
face.
else, he does Italian accent.
Am I the master of accents? Maybe I am. An anti-master. Zaki says next stop on the road trip. So we're in Mokra Gora now. Mokra Gora. Tomorrow we will take a steam engine. That
Train.
steam engine.
Train.
What else could a steam engine be? A boat?
Can.
Oh yeah, can.
Yes.
No, that would be a steamboat. Steamboat.
From a steam engine.
Tomorrow we're taking a steam engine land version on tracks. That is just for sightseeing tour. Evidently the tracks before went to Bosnia, but now it's just like they do like a figure eight basically. So we're gonna take a steam engine tour. Some beautiful views. We will go to this village nearby that is.
Right there.
That's the one
Yeah.
with a tennis court.
No, over there. I think they have a accommodation here.
That's accommodation with a tennis court.
Yeah.
Behind it, okay. We'll show that. We'll do some food part tomorrow, probably get lunch, and then what was the last thing you want to do tomorrow?
And show this place.
Show this place, which is a super nice accommodation, as you can see behind me. All the wood roofs and the wood siding. And then from here, where we go?
We're going near Uvak.
What'd you call me?
Uvak.
That's the S Bend River, no?
What's your call?
The S Bend River.
The squiggly one.
There's
not
a river.
S-bend.
There's a river that goes in like a cool kind of almost like switchbacks on a hiking trail. When you switchback, there's a river that does that. So we'll go that next, and then Yvonne's got all the everything planned out. Yvonne's got a nice plan. I will say she's given us no time to rest. Part of her plan is Steve is
After
gonna
that,
work like a dog.
rest. After that, rest.
After that, we're gonna rest. Yvonne and I have been locked in. It's been a beautiful, beautiful week of the road trip.
Yeah.
What'd you call me? Oh, Tom. That's our go-to joke. Whenever someone says a word in a language you don't understand that sounds anything, what'd you call me? That's a go-to joke for our trip. What's the place called? Uvach?
Uvak. Yeah, Uvak.
Uvats. I tried to be a member, but they are not accepting my credit card. We'll try again later. No problem, Carla. You seem to be. I guess when people gift memberships, it goes to people who watch the most. So Carla always gets the gifted membership.
Yeah.
She's always in there. She's a Jet fam. Even if your Jet fam expires, Carla, you're still the Jet fam. Oh man, the steam engine would probably look super cool. Yeah, I don't know. I want to shoot it like what I really want to do is get the drone going as the steam engine is going and shoot the drone. You know, I don't know how you're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
maybe you can do that on the second train.
We might have to go on one,
When
get the
we
footage
get
from the
off,
inside of it,
yeah.
then get up the train and watch the next one go. Because steam engine through the
No,
mountains.
it goes return. You cannot get off.
When we get back,
Yeah.
we get off.
Yes.
And then the next one that goes, we can follow the
Exactly.
drone. Because steam engine through the mountains would be a cool shot. Also, I've started doing. I will release this information. I have started planning the next music video. It will be to the song "Cover Me in Sunshine" by Pink. Is it okay, Ivana? Do you approve?
Vlog da Família Comum. When are you coming back to Brazil?
Maybe in the new year. I think I want to be in Texas for Cowboys on New Year's Eve. And then maybe we can go up, I should say down from there, south to Brazil from there. I also want to see Panama City. I met someone from Panama City and they recommended totally safe, totally good, go to Panama City. So maybe we'll do that. And then we'll be up in Canada after that. Seeing my mom, eating some free food, man.
It seems like the weather up there is very nice, says Denise.
Weather's perfect, no wind,
Yeah.
the temperature
Normally
is
it
great.
will rain at night, which is perfect because it cools down the weather, and then
Uh-huh.
in the morning around 9, the sun comes up.
Yeah, great.
Really nice.
Just great. Actually, yesterday they were calling for rain during the regatta, but didn't rain at all. Sun was shining.
It rained a little bit, but we'll have to lead. We were already in our.
Oh, we had to get out of the regatta early. We couldn't finish it because our boat was sinking. Classic drunken shenanigans. Our boat was losing air desperately, so we were going under. So we ended up just bailing out not halfway through. We were like almost at the end, realistically, but we had to get out. Did I hear cowboys?
Yeah, Sergeant says
Yeah,
you
cowboys.
must try complete la piña when
Oh.
you are there.
Serdian Vasic, you must try Complet Lepina. I was just talking about this. Top food in Serbia right now. Hottest food in Serbia. Complet Lepina. Eggs, kaimak, and grease. So good. Especially with a little bit of a hangover, the Complet Lepina is like... what I said in the video when I was eating it, I said it tastes like everything the McDonald's McMuffin wishes it could be. It's that greasy meat, egg, cheese. So good. It's so good. It's like... We ordered one to share because they're big, and I ate the whole thing right in front of Ivana. And I said, Ivana, hate me later because I love this food. It was so good. I couldn't stop eating it. The first bite, I was like, oh my gosh. It's satisfying and good for the stomach. After, you need some grease in the stomach to level things out. It was perfect. Really good food. My favorite Serbian food right now. By far. Complet la piña. Simple ingredients. You open it up, it doesn't look like much. It looks like scrambled eggs and cheese, which is what it is, kind of. But, nice food. Love it. Complet la piña with bacon paste. Might not be that bad. I mean, the complet la piña is so good, the bacon paste wouldn't hurt it too much. But in the eggs, they put, like, lamb grease. So it tastes like meat. It tastes like there's meat in it. Oh, it's so satisfying. And the bread is good quality. Bread, fresh, delicious bread. I think it's better than Pachkovica. I think it's the best food in Serbia right now.
What?
I think so.
It has no meat.
No meat, no
It's
need.
good for breakfast.
Can a vegetarian eat if there's lamb grease? No. It's not vegetarian.
No, I don't think so.
It's covered in lamb grease. Simple things are usually the best. Maybe right.
Okay,
It's so good.
he's saying I'll be in Brazil for New Year's too.
Nice.
In Rio.
Yeah, I miss Brazil. Brazil's got such a unique culture. It's so identifiable and so great. The music is so great. The dancing is so great. You want to listen to Brazilian music all the time. Doesn't speak a word of Portuguese. Listens to Brazilian artists. They have good live shows on YouTube. You can do like a live show playlist.
JZL is asking, have you thought about traveling in a cruise ship? Or maybe travel oceans by a sailing boat? That's actually Steve's dream.
I would love to learn to sail. My dad did a bit of a sailing trip with my mom, and evidently sailing is really hard and takes like a lifetime to learn. Not a lifetime, but years and years. So probably not going to be a sailor on my own, but I would love to do a sailing trip. Would love to do a sailing trip. Looks so cool. Just to be out there and sailing around in the middle of nowhere. I met a girl who was like, she must have been like 18 or something. And she was in, where were we at? She was in Malaysia. And she was traveling with her family. And they had went from South America to Australia over the course of like months and months on a boat with her dad and mom and her brother and sister. And she did like a semester out there, homeschooled, as she was like, she said she was in the middle of nowhere on the other side of the map, like the back side of it. And she would just jump out of the boat and swim around like for lunch. She'd wake up in the morning and do her studies, do her little, coursework with her mom, homeschool teacher, and then jump out and swim around in the middle of the ocean, and then jump back in to finish her work. And I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Amelia has a good question. Steve and Ivana, have you ever been to Montreal or Quebec City area? Do you have any recommendations? Do you have any vlogs around there?
What's it? Sorry. I was reading Tom's message. I was reading something else as you were speaking, and I just couldn't hear you. Go on. Sorry.
Have you ever been to Montreal or Quebec City area? Do you have any vlogs or do you have any recommendations?
I have no vlogs over there. I've been to Montreal once. I was young and I was partying.
For
so I didn't for a
party?
bachelor party.
And I've been to Montreal for a bachelorette party.
So it wasn't much of a
Different
sightseeing.
People. It's mostly people just go there to party.
When you're young in Canada, because the drinking age is 1 year younger.
Or for bachelorette.
Or a bachelorette, because it's got a different...
the party scene there
party
is
scene's
different,
better.
I guess.
In truth, I've never been east of Montreal ever. There's a whole country over there that I haven't been to.
Yeah,
the
true.
whole east coast of Canada I have no idea about. I would like to know. We have no vlogs from over there, and that's kind of a shame. Maybe we'll do that one day.
Yeah.
Would be cool to go East Coast Canada. I mean, so it's a whole different world there. I haven't seen any of it.
Hey, look. Someone complimented my tan. Thank you,
True.
Gabby.
How about me? How about my tan? You like it?
Looks like you've been enjoying the Eastern European sun. Really nice tan, Ivana. Thank you.
Good strategy with the 1 year earlier. Yeah, in Toronto, drinking age is 19, and in Montreal, 18. So a lot of people go when you're 18 to go across the border and have a party. Now, Tom had a good question too. Does it feel weird to you that we all know what you look and sound like, but to us, you guys are just usernames and written comments.
Not really.
It's definitely different than having like a real life friend, but it goes away pretty
Yeah.
quick.
I
So
would love to see how you guys look like in real life.
Well,
like we met some members already.
right.
Like this past month, we met Paul in Bucharest. We met Andre in Arad. We
Manalina.
met Alina in Timisoara, and also Unicorn
Yeah.
in Novi Sad.
It's definitely awkward at first because it's like meeting a new person, but you already know a bit about them. So it's still like meeting a new person, though. But the thing is, when you meet someone that you know from the internet, the awkward part goes away very soon, very quickly. I mean,
Yeah, it feels like we know your personality
Yeah.
kind of already, so it's like meeting a stranger, but not really.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Also, there's a bit of a phobia of meeting someone from the internet because my whole childhood it was like, don't meet someone from the internet. My parents told me that. It's good advice. It's good parenting.
Yeah.
And so there's always a bit of a phobia of like, what if this person has been acting normal and turns out to be a total freak show, right? It could be. So it takes like an hour to realize, no, this is just a normal person, you know, or half an hour or something. But yeah, it's a bit different than knowing someone in real life. But this is our new life.
Well, Canadian. Pozdrav. You know what it is? Pozdrav. Pozdrav.
Pozdrav.
Yeah, I think you say it better.
I got a good Serbian. Pozdrav. Glad to see you guys back in Serbia. Ball Canadian is back. Good. Yes, we're here. Maybe a Jet Fam reunion in
Carla
Minas
and
Gerais
Unicorn are
can.
making plans to visit.
Good. Let's
get
do it.
together.
Let's do it.
Roasted pork or lamb is a must try when you are there, says Unicorn.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Would love to. I
We will
think
do it.
if we go to the wedding, they will have it.
Sounds good. Also, there's one more thing. Okay, so in an upcoming video, in fact, the one on Tuesday, we talked earlier about this 1,000 euro donkey cheese. So the sign is very funny. There's these donkeys, right? And there's a sign that says the domestic Balkan ass. Okay, the ass means donkey. So it says domestic Balkan ass. And I wanted to make a joke. Like, if it was one of my friends that I grew up with who was from the Balkans, I would make some joke about how he's a domestic Balkan ass, you know? And so I wanted to make a joke about the Jet Fam, somewhat, you know? But I thought, I don't really know these people. I know them online, but I can't make a joke calling them an ass. It's too much, you know? But if I grew up with someone from Canada who was from the Balkans, and I saw a sign that said domestic Balkan ass, I go, hey, that's your house, you know? And so you have to say something. It's such an obvious joke, you know? And so I thought about making the joke in the video, and I had to not do it because it's like we know you guys, but we don't really. It's not a personal relationship yet, you know.
Yeah.
But I thought about saying like domestic Balkan ass. A lot of the Jet Fam are domestic Balkan asses, but I didn't want to. I just thought it doesn't work, you know.
Kate is saying maybe we can meet in Brazil for New Year's, and then Carla said a Jet Fam reunion
Sounds
in
good.
Minas Gerais, and Kate says, yes, I have a family in Minas Gerais, so maybe a Jet Fam meetup in Minas Gerais.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
We can go to the beach.
we can go to the beach. That's right.
The beach in Minas. Good. Okay, Ivana, what's your plan? I'm getting sleepy. We've done too much in
Florian.
the past 2 days.
Florian says, I want to meet you. Maybe in Bucharest.
Sounds
You're
good.
in Bucharest, right, Florian? Let's meet up.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds good. The question was maybe. You,
Pozdrav means hello.
oh,
What about
positive.
Zdravo.
Same thing, I guess. Some kind of short form.
How many ways to say hello in Serbian? How?
Dobro da. They say a lot.
But how many? You know, there's Pozdrav, there is
Zdravio.
Zdravo. What is Zdravo? Yeah. Dobroda. Dobroda.
More than a few. Question. I saw it. If you've never been east of Montreal, does it mean you've decided on a potential house in Halifax without ever having visited?
Yes.
Yes. How come? What are you most excited about there? Okay, so what
The
we're excited
prices.
about is in Ontario, you cannot afford a house unless you have a real job. Or you're like the top YouTuber there is. So Ontario is not going to happen.
YouTuber is a real job.
But we're not the top. So our earnings are not appropriate for Ontario
Yeah.
housing prices.
Affordable.
Halifax is affordable. Also, Calgary is potentially affordable,
Yeah.
which is like one of my favorite. I think Calgary is my favorite city in Canada. I haven't seen all of Canada, obviously. So potentially in Halifax or Calgary, Alberta, somewhere, will happen in the spring. Yvonne and I are gonna go buy a house in Canada in the spring. We've saved our pennies.
Hopefully.
We've saved all of your donation
We'll
money, and we're gonna buy a small house so that we can feel like adults and feel like we're not just traveling the world on YouTube with no money. But yeah, basically we decided on Halifax without ever having been there because it's so much more affordable than Toronto. Like a totally different prices. Can you come to Pakistan? We will try. We came a couple months ago and I was so sick. I was in deep trouble. Florin says he needs 3 to 4 hours to get to Bucharest. Maybe we can see Florin. We can go back and chill with Florin because we're gonna go back to Bucharest for Rapid versus Dinamo. Steve got our humor. You were an honorary local. Oh, thanks, Carla. I'm honorary Brazilian now.
Tom is off to see Barbie. Have to go. Yes, thanks, Tom. See you on the next live stream.
Is he going to Barbie?
Yes. Enjoy the movie. Let us know how it is.
Let us know if it's Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Unicorn. Hello in Serbian. Zdravo, pozdrav, and ciao. Ciao seems to be the
Ciao is
easiest,
very common. Hello and goodbye.
Yeah.
Calgary is so far from Toronto. Wow. Yeah, I really loved Calgary. Yvonne and I were there 4 years ago, I guess, or 5 years ago now, and we saw the Calgary Stampede, and we saw the mountains, and we saw the national parks, and I thought, man, Calgary is a nice city. I could go for some Calgary in my life. And it turns out we can afford things over there. So we might be outside of Calgary in the suburbs maybe, where it's even more affordable and we can buy some land and then we can put a renter in it and continue our travels.
Or Carla suggested Mangaberas in Beaga. The mansions place.
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
Beaga.
That was nice. So we also thought about that. Should we buy something outside of Canada? We're gonna start with our first place in Canada, obviously. Safe. It just seems right for us. And then after that, we'll save our pennies and try to buy something, maybe in Brazil or somewhere else at least. Honestly, if I depending on the price, I would buy a houseboat on that lake.
Going to the Rapid Dynamo game.
Oh yeah, Florin, that'd be great. Go, that's great. Is he a Dynamo fan? No, he's FCSB.
I forgot still.
I think he's
I don't know.
Steaua. But
He'll
yeah,
never tell
come.
us. He is a fan of another team, but he never
He's a
told.
non-Rapid fan.
Yes.
But we'll bring him. We'll tell our Rapid friends to beat him up when he comes. Yeah, Florin, that'd be cool, man. I was joking. It's $1 million minimum there. Oh, Carla, never mind. Yeah. we were looking at places in
Maybe in Salvador.
Salvador's got some good
Salvador
prices.
is very nice.
I
would
love
live
Salvador. I love Salvador. That's one of my favorite places in Brazil.
there. Yeah.
Right on the
I love
beach.
it.
Right on one of the beaches for like 80 grand apartment.
Yeah.
And you can rent it out. That would be nice. I'll drink to that. No, do you wanna?
No, no. Now, Amelia says, I've been to Calgary. Indeed beautiful. Especially the riverside parks. They go down the river in boats and kayaks as well.
Yep.
Sad I didn't get to. You
Too
might
bad.
enjoy it on your next visit.
Yeah, it would be so good. Calgary's got some beautiful nature out there. What's good about Canada is the nature is totally clean. People do not throw cigarette butts and plastic bottles. They're pretty respectful. It's like pretty pristine for most of it, especially the national parks because you got to pay to get in, which probably weeds out
Yeah, that's the thing I
the
like about
litterers.
Serbia too. The national parks are free.
True.
In Canada, it's so expensive.
Yeah, true. A wood cabin near Bikaz Lake could also do that. First things first is in the
Or
spring.
a houseboat.
Yo, the houseboat in Serbia I would consider.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
You
That
guys-
that was as beautiful as Bikaz Lake, let's say, as beautiful.
Yeah.
But you can jump right in all the time.
Yes.
Yo, the houseboat. I
If
would
we
say-
ever do a houseboat or a cabin in Bicas, all the members get one night free, okay?
Boom. I'm worried about a houseboat.
That's our
A
promise.
houseboat might be one of those things that's a terrible investment because it goes down in value. Like a boat is a bad investment. Once you buy a boat, it goes down. Like a car, it goes down. Property
Yeah,
goes
but
up. I wonder if the
probably-
houseboat you can make money.
Yeah, during
Have
the
to think into
summertime, you gotta sell it. You can't just,
One step at a time.
you gotta, it's for tourism. It's not really for...
It's the value of the thing's gonna go down. It's gonna get worn out and it's
You'll
always
get,
moving.
Yeah, it has...
But you're gonna rent it out.
Yes.
One thing at a time. First step is in the spring, we're gonna buy something in Canada. Potentially Halifax, potentially Calgary. And then we start looking international. JetFam International Property Managers. The best. Life is exciting. When I was young, I dreamed of a houseboat in Amsterdam. Wow, sounds good, Carla. Free national parks because we are nice people, says Unicorn. Very nice. Ivana, I have a question. What's your favorite place from Romania?
Because it's very nice. Oh, the Danube near Orshova.
Oh, super nice down there.
I think that's my favorite. Also because
Yeah, that was nice down there.
Lake.
Did we swim down there? No, we didn't.
No, it was cold.
Yo, that
Plus the water in Danube is a bit brown.
true.
Yeah. So we didn't swim.
You know where's
but
nice
that
too?
part is nice.
Okay, new game. Favorite lake. You know what's good? Lake Kinyer
Ah, yes.
in Malaysia, Terengganu.
Yes, but
Lake Kinyer
it's
was nice.
for a fishing trip. They also have houseboats there.
You can get a houseboat in Lake Kinyer.
Yeah.
Can you swim in Lake Kinyer?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
I don't know actually. Is it safe? I've never seen anyone swim there.
I've never seen anyone swim there. Lake Kinyer is in Terengganu, Malaysia. Nice lake too.
Yeah. But I think in Serbia is still my favorite one here.
Peruchec.
Heritage.
Bro, is that super nice lake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Top lake in
Glad
Serbia.
we went.
Go to Lake Peruchec, okay, and eat yourself a complete lapina, and you're set. Serbia trip complete. Set.
Last Watch Canada says he went to, where is it again? I lost it. Telegraph Cove in BC and saw like hundreds of orcas. That was like magical for him.
Hundreds of orcas.
Yeah.
That's a dream trip.
Yeah.
That's a bucket list trip. Hundreds of orcas.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sounds amazing. I'm happy for you.
Zaki Rana.
I feel happy just hearing about that.
What is the most stressful thing about what you do?
Dealing with Ivana. That's a joke. I dare say we have been through so much stress. This job was so stressful at the beginning. It was the most stressful job ever.
I guess.
I don't think I feel like it's pretty much as close as you're going to get to stress-free now.
Yeah.
It's really good job now. Like during these kind of, the past 5 days, I'm overcome with gratitude. I'm like, what a job. Someone's going to somehow, through the internet, I don't even really know how the internet works. But through the internet, I get money to do this. It's like, wow, there must be a God who's looking after me because this is a gift. This is amazingly, I feel overcome with gratitude. Sometimes I just want to cry for no reason. I just feel like, what a gift. I'm with Ivana and I'm earning money to do this. What?
Met amazing people.
And the people are so nice. I meet so many friendly people who are like overwhelmingly friendly.
Yes.
And I'm like, how is there so much love coming at me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? I'm really just an idiot. I really don't know anything. You know what I mean? and it's just so much love coming at me.
Yes.
So the most stressful thing is probably some bad parts of it. You get lonely. That's true. But I just feel like what a gift.
Oh,
What a gift, man.
yeah. Very nice.
What
So
would you
almost
say-
like stress-free now.
I feel like there's no way I could stop doing this job. It would be so hard for me to stop. To go back to a job, it would be so
Yeah.
hard for me. I'd be like, oh, I was so close to achieving the. What would you say is the most stressful part?
Most stressful?
Maybe the idea of like thinking long term stresses me out. Like, what do you do in 30
Maybe,
years?
yeah,
I
like the
don't know.
future. But
What do you do in 30 years? I don't know, but I feel it's right to
I
do
think
this
the most
more now.
stressful part is that we don't really have like a stable lifestyle. We don't really have a house, so maybe we'll feel better
I
than
think
when
we're
we
gonna buy a
purchase a
house in
property.
Canada. Yeah, feel more mature that way.
Yeah, or just more stable, because right now it's like question mark, a big question mark. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But for the most part, we're happy. We are stress free. Sometimes it can get stressful, of course, especially while doing a road trip, moving from one place to another quickly, you know, not as slow travel. So could be stressful. Plus, like doing the editing and I need to upload this video could be stressful. But for the most part
It
now,
can definitely be hectic.
yeah, hectic. I think we have 4 years of experience and we learned throughout time how to handle this type of job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yes.
Because the job is really a lifestyle. That sounds lame.
Right.
Sounds like a t-shirt, but it's really true.
Yeah.
So we learned about the job, of course, but we spent a lot of time trying to learn about the lifestyle, how to make this manageable.
So, yes, exactly. And how to make how to edit faster, how to make video so that the editing doesn't take 10 hours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How
And
to
what video do
film,
people
yeah,
want to see is such a key idea.
Exactly.
I wish we stumbled into this supermarket idea 2 years ago. Really.
We did one in Malaysia and it did good, but we didn't
We didn't
stick
realize
to it.
we should do supermarkets.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that really decreases your stress. When you go to the supermarket for an hour and you make 100,000 views on that, come on, that's very helpful.
Madeline says apartment in Cluj is a good investment. I would live there too. In Cluj, yeah.
Cluj is good because it's university city.
Yeah.
Thing about Romanians is they don't rent that much because everyone owns a house in
Yes,
Romania.
true.
But in a university, they might rent near the university to go to school there.
True, true,
So
true.
maybe that's good. The first step is own property in Canada. I just feel nervous about owning property internationally. We got our pennies saved up. We're gonna buy something in Canada. Step
Florence
one.
is trying to
Step two,
gather.
have babies.
Florence trying to gather people to come to the Rapid Dynamo.
Good idea. Anyone who wants to come to Rapid Dynamo, September 2nd?
We'll make our own ultras
September
and dress. We'll make T-shirts. Says the Mitch Ultras.
Meech Ultras. Yo, we should so do that, Ivana. Yo, that would be great. The Meech Ultras. But
Oh
it
my
has to
God,
be.
Can we
Ivana,
do this?
Ivana,
This is a good
the
idea.
color of the shirt has to be Rapid colors. I'm sorry if they're FCSB
Sure.
fans. I'm not gonna go there in a Dynamo shirt. It's gonna be Rapid colors, Meech Ultras.
Yeah, the emoji Mitch.
Yes,
The Mitch Ultras is coming to the.
that's a great idea. We should do it, Ivana.
And we make our own chat, you know.
Yeah. We'll learn some Romanian words and say something about Meech. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, that's a goal. We're gonna try to make that happen. That's a big goal. We got a lot of moving parts there. The shirts and as many Jet fam as we can.
Yes, yes.
Meech Ultras.
Well, Last Watch says
Mitch.
the Okras, the tour guide says it happens only once every 10 years. You were lucky then to
The
see
what?
the Orcas. In BC.
wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a good feeling too. You
Yeah.
you feel grateful. You feel lucky for it to happen. Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
Amazing.
That would be awesome to have a Mitch Ultras in a rapid game.
I'm not wearing no Meech Ultras, says Florin. You know what, Florin? Okay, we won't do Rapid colors. No, it's gotta be Rapid colors, man. The shirt is just burgundy. It's just a Rapid color. It just has Meech Ultra on it. Or it could be a Romanian flag shirt. You could have yellow shirts, blue shirts, and red
Sure.
shirts to make it Romanian flag.
Yeah, Romanian. You should get a Romanian national jersey.
We could make it national. But the Meech Ultras is a good idea.
Also,
we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. It's in the brain. It's in the brain.
In Serbia, we are hoping to go to Svena Zvezda game. You say it. Yeah, okay.
I can say it better than that.
Do it.
It's so hard to say. Savannah Sveda.
The Red Star. Red
Listen,
Star,
if
guys.
you want to say the language local, you gotta make the local face. You gotta make the Serbian face. Like when I
Okay.
do my French
Okay, do
face,
it,
right?
do
How's the Serbian face look?
Serious.
Crvena zvezda. That's pretty good, right?
Your eyebrows.
Yeah, that's a key to speaking a language is make the face. That's a good idea. That's a good tip. The French face works for French. The Italian face works for Italian. Yeah, that's how you do it. Now we know. You got to get in character, Ivan.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Carla says, if you are there, still introduce us to people who knows the market on buying houses. Muito bom, Carla.
Steve is so into that idea. Yes, I am. The Beach Ultras. That's great. That's a good way to give back. That's a good way to show some appreciation. You know, make it happen.
Boyan is asking, hockey or football?
Hockey or football? For what, to play or to watch? Watching hockey on television is a total time waster. It's boring. It's the worst. It does not translate at all to television.
To watch football in television also can be boring, but in real life, it's amazing.
Football is a spectator sport.
Yeah.
I'd rather play hockey because I played hockey my whole life. Football I don't know how to play yet. And I'm assuming by football you mean soccer. Yeah, soccer.
Yes.
American football, never played also, but that's the #1 television sport. So football, you watch in stadium. American football, you watch on TV. For sure the best for TV. And then hockey, you just play.
Okay.
Top 3 sports. Baseball, you put on TV and you fall asleep. Best. If you want to have a nap, baseball is the top sport to have a nap too. Or golf, also good.
Lorraine is asking, what is the most difficult thing about traveling all the time and being together 24/7? The most difficult thing.
Ivana will have more information on this one. Being with Ivana is such a joy. She causes no problems. Ivana will never be annoying. Me, I'm like 40% annoying when I'm not being annoying. Right?
Yes.
Rude.
He'll know when he starts to be annoying. I would normally
yeah.
say Steve. And then
Ivana will say my name like that, Steve. Steve. I got it. I can get I get bored easily. So sometimes on the road
Yes.
trip, we have to drive 6 hours. That's a tough order for me. The last 2 hours, I'm going to be singing, talking to myself, making noise in my mouth, just being obnoxiously ADHD.
Oh, ET Block says Calgary because it has direct flights to Europe but not Halifax. Really?
Oh, that's a good fact. We should know that. That's a good deciding factor. Calgary is better than Europe. Calgary's better than Halifax. Yeah, Halifax wouldn't have international flights to Europe because it's a small town.
Yes.
Small place.
Yes.
Capital of a province, but it's just smaller than Calgary. Dude,
yes,
Calgary
again.
to Portugal straight. But the
Yes,
problem is
but-
Halifax is still closer to Portugal by
Yes.
a long shot. Even if you gotta go to New York first,
True. You
it's
can probably
way,
take a boat.
even if you're way, even if take a boat.
Yeah, from
You wanna take a
Halifax
boat
to
to
Portugal.
Europe? What is it, 1842? When does this fly?
Because it's an adventure.
Okay, you mean take a cruise?
Yeah. Or
In my head, I saw like a tugboat, like a fishing
No,
boat. I just saw
no.
just saw like a devastating, hard trip. Take a boat.
anyway,
Anyway,
the
Ivana,
most difficult thing about traveling
Yeah.
all the time.
go on.
Sometimes, again, about the stability thing, I miss stability and having routines sometimes. You know? That's why most of the time we rent Airbnb apartments instead of staying in a hotel because I like the feel of home, cooking my own meal instead of going out all the time. So I think that's the most challenging so far. No, I like being with Steve, so no problem.
Thanks, babe. I like to watch snooker. I could watch a little bit of snooker. Or snooker, as the British call it. I could watch.
Oh.
And Mickey says cricket is the most boring sport to watch. Cricket has one massive flaw. Listen, huge flaw in cricket. It says there's no other sport doing what cricket does.
What is it?
One team does all of the offense first,
Ah,
and then the second team does all of their offense. This ruins such an excitement factor. Really, it should be, you go, I go, you go, I go. So it's like I take the lead, you take the lead, I take the lead, and you win the game. Cricket goes, you set a target, and then I fall short, and so there's no lead change. There's no excitement when you pass to their team. They've got to fix that in cricket. They got to do like 4 overs and switch, 4 overs and switch, 4 overs and switch.
Yeah.
Because this idea of doing all your overs at once and then passing off. It's just the wrong way to do sports.
Amirul says, man, American football has lots of ads. Like watching ads over and over.
Yeah, it's built for TV. It's perfect for TV. Hopefully, I'm gonna be at the Cowboys game on December 30th.
And Florian says,
And we'll make a vlog there, and you'll see the biggest, literally in the stadium is the biggest television in in the whole world. It goes from 25-yard line to 25-yard line, which means it's a 50-yard, which is like 45 meters television, because the play happens and then they stop and they show it on TV. Even in the stadium, it's still about TV. American football is so good for TV. It's the best sport for TV. It's all instant replay. It's all analysis. It's all, like chess when they move the pieces around. American football is so TV. It's the best. Even in the stadium,
Florian
it's still
says
TV.
They love VPN ads.
What's that?
They love VPN ads.
American football loves
yeah.
you. Oh yeah, American football is everything's an ad. Of course.
Dragon, hey guys, just found your channel. Great content, very charming and funny. I watch some of your videos from Serbia. Did you try Pajenje?
Ivana, J is Y.
Pajenje? Pajenje. Yeah, I say J as Y. It's
You
the
said
C.
Pajenje. At first you said Pajenje. The C.
What is that, by the way? I don't
We
know.
have not tried it. If we have, we don't know. Pajenje.
Oh, roasted pork.
Roasted pork. We did try one mouthful of it.
Only one bite. It was so good. We should try like a
It
whole
was really
meal.
good. It was a whole pig with
next
the
time
head
we
and
know
everything.
it's called pechene. Pechene.
Okay, Pajenje.
Pechene. E.T. Block says Montreal is better because he's there.
Montreal's better. Montreal's a nice place. We should make a vlog there. We could make a vlog there. We always feel awkward vlogging in my own country. I feel like
there's a T20 cricket franchise tournament in Canada right now.
But T20, they do 20 overs, and the other team has 20 overs. You get no lead change. You rob the whole first half of excitement. It would be like this. Imagine in football, your team tied their team, and you went to penalty kicks. And in penalty kicks, they did, you kick 5 times, and then my team kicks 5 times. Certainly less exciting. I go, you go, and you go up together. Boop, 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 boop. The cricket has got a big problem with this. One team does all the offense. There's no other sport like that. In baseball, you every 3 outs you switch. It makes it far more exciting.
Hey, your mom is inviting us to their Nova Scotia trip in spring.
RV trip to Nova Scotia. Okay.
How
Are they going?
Yeah.
If you guys are going,
Live stream down? What?
Florence says live stream's down. We can watch it. I think we're okay. I think we're live. Ivana and I are leaning towards Calgary. Or what do you think? Calgary or Nova Scotia?
I like both.
Buy a house.
Yeah. Whichever is. I think it depends on the property, for me, not the place, at this point.
Whoa. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys are going to Nova Scotia in the spring, we'll go with them.
Yeah.
Maybe can. Oh, 10% battery remaining. You got a plug? Charger?
Upstairs.
Didn't
I'll
bring
get
it.
it. How do I open the? I need to use the bathroom anyway.
Okay, grab a beer for me too, please. My love. Wouldn't wanna.
Okay.
Shoes up. Okay. We'll be back with the charger for the phone because we're on 10%. If she can't get back here in 10% battery time, it's gonna be over. Dun, 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 dun. What is in Nova Scotia? So, Yvonne and I want to buy a house in Canada. Cannot happen in Ontario. We're on low budget YouTuber budget. So we're looking at either somewhere outside of Ontario, outside of Quebec, outside of the big population centers, outside of BC. Not going to be in Vancouver. Calgary seems possible, and Nova Scotia is definitely affordable. But we got to figure out what is our intention, what are the factors that we would use to decide which one. We're going to go through it all, and in the spring we're going to do that. That's our plan. Now we are saving our pennies. We have some pennies saved up. We got to save a few more. Whole journey. It's just going to be as it were. So we'll see. Mid-week stream during road trip from Zaki. Yeah, we wanted to do one this week, but we were crazy busy. We literally didn't have a minute to do it. I think next week we'll do a midweek stream, open to everybody again, and then next Sunday we'll do our classic members only. It's nice to do some open to let people see what's going on. They can get involved, and then maybe when we do members only, we'll convince people to join the membership. Yeah, maybe this week we can do a live stream. Hopefully we have time to slow down. Ivana's planned a really good trip. I think also Ivana was planning this trip. My feeling is she didn't know we would get so many yeses. Like the regatta, the river party, was a huge yes. The people we met were so nice and helped us out that it was like a full day. And the day before, and the day before. So she might have not assumed that we could get so much done based on the friendly locals. Yeah, we got like 5 videos shot. It's really great. Sorry, I'm always late to the live stream. Sunday, cause at this hour is a sporting event like Formula 1, but I'll watch it later. No problem, Moviovi. Enjoy your Formula 1. Very popular in Europe, Formula 1. And I've never even seen it in Canada on TV. Like, I've seen it flipping the channels, but I've never watched it fully. I've seen a video of a Formula 1 car on a track, and they cut the video, and the same track, it's like a really fast race car, and the Formula 1 car is like way faster. I think if you were live in person and you saw how fast the Formula 1 car goes, you would be, like for me, I would be mind blown. Because it's like, you know, way faster than what you see a car doing in the street. Everyone's saying bye to Unicorn. No knock, no knock, no knock. Unicorn's going. I'm going to have something to eat. Enjoy, Unicorn. In Montenegro, I guess the food is pretty similar to Serbia. Maybe you can go to Nishiko. I think this is Montenegrin beer. Pretty good beer, I think. It was in Hungary today. Max Verstappen won the race. I've heard of Max Verstappen. F1 is like 300 kilometers an hour.
I think it's here.
What did you forget? Your charger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not here. Where is
Dun, dun, dun. Maybe it
it?
is.
It's here. It is.
Got it.
Oh, I forgot to grab your beer.
I'll go back. No problem. You can live stream for a bit. Okay, guys. We're plugged in. The live stream will never end. I am running out of things to say, but you guys are carrying me. So maybe we can do another half an hour. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes now. Sorry. No, we're at coming up 2 hours now. 110 minutes, rather. Hour and 50. But maybe you guys can carry us a bit more. One more beer. Feel free to hit the Jet Fam questions and or the Jet Fam recommendations and or complimenting the lovely Ivana on her beautiful tan. Although, who's darker? Be honest. It's close. It's close. It's close.
My goodness. Oh. By the way, this is the place that we're staying at right now. We're staying up there. Beautiful. And I'll show you guys the view one more time. Hold on. I think it's a little bit. Let me just clean our screen here. Nice. We're up in a mountain. And this area of Serbia is called Mokra Gora. And very nice. Some parts really reminds me of Romania actually. Some of the villages. Oh yeah, many from the Vancouver area here. Andrea, hi, how are you doing? From Vancouver, that's right. A lot. We have never been to Vancouver. Very pixelated mountains, oh gosh. How about now? Is it still pixelated? Pixelated? This way, still pixelated. Anyway, still. Okay, anyway. Well, that's the beauty of live stream. The connection isn't always best, especially in like mountain villages. But we'll make a video here so you guys can see a clearer, better quality picture on the video. Let's see. Planes, trains, and everything. Just curious, do you both have Canadian passport? If so, do you find yourself drawn towards non-Schengen countries where there is no 90 days in 180 days rule? There is no 90 days in one. I'm not sure. Explain more about that rules. Maybe some rules are changing now. Like I just heard that you'll need a visa to visit soon, but I'm not sure if it's happening already. I mean, I don't. Serbia is not in the Schengen countries, so I'm not sure about that rule. But yes, we do have Canadian passports. Steve, do you know this? Where there is no 90 days in the 180 days rule. What does that mean?
Do you both have Canadian passports? Yes. Do you find yourself drawn towards non-Schengen countries? Oh, you heard about this? I think the idea is in Schengen you get 90 days.
Okay, and?
Because the Schengen countries act like they're one country.
Yes.
So if you went to a Schengen country, France or whatever, spent 2 months there, and you went to Germany,
Okay.
you couldn't spend 2 months in Germany. You could not spend 2 months in Germany, I'm saying,
Right.
because that's 120 days.
Yes.
So non-Schengen, every country is its own country. And
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
So could be a incentive to not go to Schengen countries. The thing about Schengen countries is they're kind of rich and we're kind of broke, so we don't go to all those countries. We don't go to France, we don't go to Germany because they're worth a lot of money. They cost a lot of money.
Including Norway or Sweden. That's the most expensive one, I think. But would love to
Yeah.
visit there.
We will as our channel keeps going up. I mean, we're doing
Yeah.
better. Every year we make more money than the last, which is a good sign. It shows that we're learning. It's not a bunch of money yet, but yeah, we can level up. We'll probably go back to Korea sooner or later. It's pretty expensive, but it's a super nice place, and I think we can go up in Korea. Korean supermarket tour will be interesting. You know what I mean?
True. Also
Korean
in
food
Japan.
is interesting. Japan could do, but Japan is top shelf expensive.
Yeah.
Like if you take a day off, the thing is this: we can't work 24/7, obviously. So you take a day off and you chill. If you're in Japan and you chill, you spend $100 that day, because your accommodation plus your food is gonna be $100 no matter what, or more. So to take 2 or 3 days off in Japan, I mean, you lose a bunch of money. Some countries you can take a day off or two and spend $25 a day. It's much better.
And
So we're nervous about expensive countries because you gotta travel in the short term and be always going, make most of your time there,
yes.
which is unrealistic for months on end. 2 weeks okay, but for 2 months to be working every day, you're gonna break down. But good question about the Schengen 90 days. I heard that too. Can I sit close, babe?
Yes. Someone says try to change the quality of setting if you can. We cannot, but I think you guys can on your phone or computer. I think you guys can change the setting, but we cannot. This is the standard live stream for YouTube.
Yeah, 720. Just needs we lost connection. Are we back? Can you hear me?
You see a little bit.
Is anybody there? Hey, we're back.
Okay.
All right,
we have a lot
everybody.
of people in Vancouver, so
Okay, guys. I think we figured it out. I think if I lean back, it goes off. I think one more time we're gonna test it, then we're gonna know for sure. Or no, Ivana.
no.
I'm gonna stay bad posture, crouched in. By the way, guys, information here. I'm getting concerned about my posture. I never had a job to work on the computer before. I have a new job on the computer, editing. Man, I'm getting a hunchback.
Well, your posture is pretty good.
I'm concerned about it.
No,
If anyone knows the way to improve posture, a stretch every day, exercise in the gym, hit me with it because I think I've got bad posture.
No, you don't.
And by the way, driving all day in the road trip and then editing. Today I drove all day and edited. With a bit of a hangover. Oh, the posture was bad. I see the video clips. If I was in the passenger seat doing video, whatever, I see the clip and I go, that dude has got bad posture.
No, you look
Oh,
normal.
gosh. You cut out just as you started reading it. Can you read?
There you go. Telling you it's better.
Every time we talk about Vancouver, it goes out. So we're not talking about Vancouver again. Okay, Ivana.
And also 2 from Montreal.
Third time.
Dracula.
Try,
and ET.
try that Vancouver comment again. If it goes out,
Basically, meet up in Vancouver for JetLag.
Ivana, say the whole comment.
That's it.
That's it.
Meet at Duke's Pub.
Duke's Pub in Vancouver.
Yes.
It's a date. It's a date. Now our no, Wi-Fi's off. Live streaming. Oh my gosh. All right, we've given up on Ivana's 4G. We switched to Wi-Fi. Carla says, "Stop messing around, Steve." Carla and Ivana have the same brain. They just immediately blame me.
Yeah. You're the one who's like been moving around and.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
People are saying with the Romanian internet.
Oh, the best Wi-Fi country. The best is South Korea and Romania for live stream. No problems anywhere you go. All right, I think the 4G somehow maybe a plane flew by or something. I don't know, but we're back on the Wi-Fi. Okay, guys, we're gonna finish one more beer with you guys. And
True,
then we'll be
Romania
ready to
never had
rock.
problem with the internet, is it? Maybe
Romania's
once.
got good Wi-Fi, good connection. Everything.
Perfect.
It's better because you went for
by the
another
way,
beer.
Michimura, 5 months membership, guys. Norok Sauji.
Ding. Florence says
you.
the bug's fault. Yeah, the bug is still haunting us. Do you use the mobile phone for the streaming or a cam connected to the phone? So for streaming, we use Ivana's iPhone.
Yes, iPhone.
It is not the new iPhone. I think we're gonna get the new iPhone soon. Ivana will give me this phone you're watching on, and then we'll probably delete the GoPro from our backpack. Right now we use GoPro for vlogging. We don't really need it anymore. The phone is better than the GoPro, I think.
We still need it for the underwater stuff.
I mean, when's the last time we filmed something underwater?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. It's not really that useful anymore.
I like the GoPro. GoPro and phone. Better phones to touch.
Say
And
again?
I think GoPro is better in the dark than phone. Maybe the new iPhone, no. I don't know.
No, I think the new iPhone's okay. I think you can also play with your ISO settings. On the GoPro, I've done the settings to make it good in dark.
Yeah. ET Block is saying, hope we will see the inside of your stay there. Yes, we'll make a video. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we just showed up here and we did not film anything yet.
How much is a SIM card here? We paid 600 dinar for 15 GB for 15 days.
15 days.
Yeah,
How many dinners?
600.
$6 American
Yes,
for 15 days.
yes.
Pretty good. Might use 2 of those in a month. That's $12 a month. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a fair price, I think.
Turkey was expensive.
Turkey was expensive. And the
Yeah.
first guy tried to rob us so blind.
Yeah.
The first guy we talked to for a SIM card in Turkey, he said like $65 or something. He's
At
like,
the airport.
At the airport. At the airport, there's a SIM card, Vodafone. It's a familiar brand, Vodafone. And we asked for a SIM card, and it was like, I thought it was $6.50.
This is like even more than Canada.
It was $65. I thought it was $6.50. I did the math in my head, and I go, yeah, $6.50. That sounds fair. That sounds pretty cheap, actually. And I went, wait a second, there's an extra zero on this number. And I was like, $65? He's like, yeah. I'm like, we'll look at something
Can't be
else.
more than $100 for 30 days.
Yeah, for 2 weeks it was $65. I'm like, this is a scam. We left. And then we got it at the same store, Vodafone, right?
Yeah. It was still expensive, but cheaper.
But like less than half the price.
Yeah.
This guy was scamming us. I'm like, what the heck? The nature of travel. I went to buy beer listening to the stream. Do you need CPF to get a SIM card? That's a
Clear
Brazilian
message.
joke.
What is it? Oh,
Carla
Scar.
was saying she got 7 stalls on
Okay.
deck. One day I'm gonna have a drinking contest with Carla, and I'm gonna wake up in a hospital, I think.
Oh no. Don't do it.
That's funny. Okay, cheers everybody. No talk. It's gonna be an early night tonight. The view is just to die for, as you can see. And we're gonna be.
It says Ziveli. We're in Serbia.
I still say Narok. It's stuck in my brain. Is the stabilization function in the iPhone same or better than GoPro? Good question. Probably there's an answer to
Probably
that.
bad. Probably GoPro is better because it's made for like active.
I didn't notice it.
You know,
Did you notice that it's better, or you just think it might be?
for our type of videos, no. But for like someone who's like on a motorbike going around the mountains, GoPro might be better.
Maybe. I didn't notice either way. They're both good.
Yeah.
The thing that's different about iPhone to GoPro is I moved the phone again. Oh gosh, let's see if it goes. On the iPhone, you get to choose the frame of the shot. You get to zoom a bit. GoPro has 0 zoom. Now you can always zoom in post. You can always zoom in the software. Stop touching the phone. Okay. You can always in Adobe or in your editing software, you can zoom in. But the iPhone is just nice to be
You
able to.
moved the phone again. Bye bye internet.
No, it didn't work. It didn't cut off. I don't think. I think the future of JetLag Warriors will be a good new phone that has incredible zoom. With Ivana's old phone for me. With the proper lens camera and a drone. I think that's the future. And the GoPro is going to be retired, I think. We'll see. GoPro had some good moments, but it's a bit
I like the GoPro.
it's a bit redundant.
It's good if you go somewhere, you just put it here. You know what I mean?
GoPro is good for that. Maybe we'll keep it.
Yeah, and it's good for like water party. You don't want to use your pull out your expensive iPhone.
But we just did a water party and we used the iPhone more than the GoPro.
No way.
You don't think so?
No, I think we use the GoPro more,
Okay.
especially for talking stuff.
Some YouTubers have very little cameras. Crazy. Yeah, it depends. Some YouTubers have so many cameras. There's one style of vlog that's just talking. You can do it just with a GoPro. That's all I have. We have friends like that who are so popular and they just have a GoPro.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's very cinematic and they have like really good quality shots. Both strategies will work. You know? Hello, JetLag Warriors, Nikki Jean.
Hello. How are you?
Chevelle. I love the background behind us, Ivana. We look like we're in like a. It's so beautiful, no?
Yeah, and also in front of us, but hope
I
you
can't
guys
show
can
you
see
guys the view because if I touch the phone, we're gonna go offline.
it. We'll make a video. Don't worry.
You'll see it in the upcoming video.
It's in the water.
Very good, guys. Getting one more beer. You have to get at least one more.
Oh my gosh, Carla.
Carla, man, you're strong.
Carla is
Carla's strong.
Carla's strong.
Carla would do that water party regatta, no problem.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what though? She's Brazilian. She might hate the cold water. Let's be honest. The water in the Jirina River is cold.
It was cold. Yes, but it's manageable. It's not like Canadian.
For a
plain
Brazilian
cold.
person,
Brazilian, it's cold.
she gonna have
But she lives in Biaga, and Minas might be colder.
true. She might be okay with it. Okay, testing my Indonesian. Senang kami bisa. Senang, I don't know. Kami bisa is we can. Melihat, we can look, right?
Mm-hmm.
Melihat, see. We can see kalian kembali. Kalian is you in the plural. Kembali, return.
Yeah, you guys again, again, or return.
What's senang? Hoping? Hope.
Happy.
Happy.
Happy to see you guys again.
Again. Welcome, Serbia. Wow. Di sana cara sekali ada rumah kayu. Okay, pause. Di sana, over there.
Uh-huh.
Cheddar. Don't know that word.
Bright.
Right?
So bright.
Bright. So bright. Sekali ada rumah kayu.
Wooden house. Rumah, house, kayu, wood.
Kayu's wood. Okay. Got it. I did pretty good there, no?
Yeah.
Getting better at Indonesian.
Minas.
Carla is the coolest.
Carla has another
Where's-
friend, Rafael, from Minas, joining us on the chat.
I love this conversation. Florin says Carla's the coolest. And Carla says, no, I'm not, but I'm in the top 10. And Florin goes, top 3. Oh, that's great.
Oh,
You guys are
Richie
the
Block
best.
has been to Beaga.
Really?
Yeah.
Biaga's a nice place. We like Brazil. We'll go back. I think the next time we go to Brazil, I think we land in Manaus.
Yes.
Straight to Manaus.
Yeah.
Something new. And then we can go see our friends.
Yeah.
You know? Start off something new.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, everybody. What time is it here? Is it go to bedtime, no?
I don't know your time is.
Oh yeah, shout out to my phone. What did my phone say? 3 p.m. on my phone. It's got. I put on the
We've
button
been on for how long?
coming up 2.5 hours.
2.5. Yes. Alright.
My phone I put on automatically set the time. It says okay, based on your location, it's 3 p.m. I go, well, it's not. It's like 8 p.m. The guy is scared of bugs, wants to go to the Amazon forest. LOL, says Carla. Yo, you're gonna see the net. You know those beekeepers? I'm gonna be a beekeeper. I'm gonna have a hat with a net that goes around my whole body. I'm gonna walk to the restaurant right there in the city. Oh gosh, I never thought of that. Maybe we'll skip Manaus. Don't go yet. I just joined. Okay, Nikki Jean, then you gotta help us carry the conversation because Yvonne and I have been so busy. It's been amazing.
Today's
And,
our kind of
Half rest day.
half rest day.
Although we drove here, edited a video, and did live stream. That's a day off.
That's our day off.
The best. It's a good job. I'm not complaining.
Edit.
I'm
drive,
not complaining.
And live stream.
It's a good job.
It's nice. Look at. Oh, I wish you guys can see the view, but
I can do this. This is all I can do. I can't move the phone. That's not bad.
not bad.
Oh, what if I do this? What if I? Is this too much movement?
Amelia has to leave.
Big hug from Big Johnny. Oh, shout out to Big Johnny, man.
Big Johnny, hi. How many days between recording to upload?
Depends.
Sometimes we film like the day before and edit it the morning of.
Yeah.
And then upload the same day.
Can't happen.
It comes out.
Happens a lot.
Sometimes.
Right now, go ahead.
Sometimes it's a week.
Mhm.
Prior, normally it's a week
Mm-hmm.
in between. When we were in Indonesia to Turkey, it was a month. We got a month of footage. So,
Mm-hmm.
but now, I think a week we got. So
Right now, we got 4 videos.
Yeah.
No, we got 5 if you wanna.
2 weeks.
Right now, we're 2 weeks
The video
ahead.
we just shot yesterday will come out 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
No?
Wait.
Right?
Yeah, right?
I said 5 videos, so 3 a week.
3 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're 2 weeks ahead right now. We try to be. The thing is, we do a live stream every Sunday, and we want to be in the same country the live stream's in, compared to the videos are in.
Yeah.
So for that reason, we get to a new country. We'll try to post a little faster and catch up.
Yeah.
And then now that we're in Serbia for another month, we can be 2 weeks ahead,
Yeah.
no problem.
Pari lives in Canada, but he or she would love to move to the USA. And her question is, or his question, how come you don't decide to live in the US? So you might move.
Why do you not decide to live in USA?
You were considering it,
I thought about it a lot.
but you still think being where you are familiar with the
Feel
regulations
Canadian.
and everything Canada is the best place?
I would live in US. We've had a road trip across US, which was like a couple months, and it was like amazing. Like people are very friendly. Obviously, the media will tell you that there's so many shootings and it's very dangerous. We didn't experience any of that. I feel like the shootings are very isolated in bad neighborhoods.
Seemed like Brazil.
Well, not always true when I was at the school or something terrible, but for the most part, we felt safe, like 100% safe.
Yeah.
I would live in US. They have way less tax, which is a big difference. Kind of beneficial. But I just feel Canadian. Feel okay to be in Canada. Something from the land there is calling me. I was born on that patch of dirt, and I'd like to live there. I think. It's funny that I live in Calgary or something. It's so far from my hometown. It's like you could live in New York. It's way closer. So it's not about distance, just about being in Canada, I think. Good question though.
Is it difficult to edit videos?
Is it difficult to edit videos? What I've learned. Can I move the camera back a bit? No, I can't.
No, just let it stay.
All right. Hands free. It's difficult to edit videos when the shooting of the video did not go well. The idea is as you're shooting, as you're filming, you are editing
Yes, in your head.
in your
So
head.
sometimes I would take too many clips, and Steve would be like, "Why are you taking too many clips? Just take the ones that for sure we will use in the videos." You know what I mean?
Yeah, like for instance, this beautiful view in front of us. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You don't need 15 clips of the beautiful view.
Right.
In the video, you're gonna have at least 3 or 4 clips of it. Sure, you can talk about it and do a selfie, do a pan, do some
So
kind
don't
of
shoot
push
too
through.
many clips.
So, but the trouble when we started was we would just film everything.
Yeah.
And then we would dump an hour of footage into the editing software, and out of the hour of footage, you get a 15-minute video, which is no good. That's too hard to do. If you got 20 minutes of footage for a 15-minute video, now you can edit that pretty quickly. And it still takes time. Still a lot of details, frame by frame, slicing things and putting it together. Music and volume and everything. But it's a lot easier
Yeah.
when you shoot. They call it shoot with a purpose.
Yeah. Shoot with a purpose.
If you're just
Don't shoot
shooting,
everything.
if you're just filming everything, the guy who's editing or the person who's editing is getting a bunch of work dumped on them.
Yeah, and sometimes you kind of have to like create a storyline a little bit before you shoot,
Yeah.
so you know what to shoot, you know what to look for.
Yes. Shoot with a purpose.
If you're gonna talk about maybe a window in a building,
Yeah.
shoot that window, get maybe
Yeah.
2-3 clips, and that's it.
Yeah, which also comes with more traveling. You get a better sense of what's going on.
Yeah.
When we first started traveling, we just thought, "Wow, this is amazing." I was like I was so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I was in Japan for the first time, from Toronto to Tokyo flight,
Yeah.
and I'm so amazed. And all I can think is, "This is amazing." So when I'm filming, I'm just filming
Yeah, right.
amazing.
Yeah.
But if I could learn, oh, this is what's different.
Yeah.
This is what's interesting. This is what I noticed. Then I can film that thing and say it and string it all together.
Yeah.
It's more than just like, wow.
Yeah, if you're talking about the window, shoot the window. Do not shoot the roof. It will get thrown out.
Yeah, exactly. It's
If
gonna
you
get
want-
deleted anyway. Yeah. If you want to talk about architecture, shoot the architecture. If you want to talk about the people, shoot the people.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna say, if you're just overwhelmed with the sense of travel and go, this is so different than Canada.
So that makes
then it's just a wide angle shot of everything and it doesn't look so good.
Yeah. So
That makes editing super hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you edit.
So I didn't learn how to edit that
and
much.
faster.
I didn't even learn most of the things I learned through editing was how to shoot better.
Mm-hmm.
I would edit videos and go, next time I should do this. But the editing, we don't do like cinematic stuff. It's more just about get footage that's useful, you know? What time is it there? It's coming up.
Lauren is saying,
8.
I'm a Brazilian chef. I struggle a little bit with Steve's food phobias. Ha ha ha. But
Yeah.
I love following you guys. He improved a lot.
I improved a
Yeah,
lot.
that's right. You did.
Yeah. There was a time I didn't like tomatoes. There was a time I didn't like mushrooms.
Eggplants.
Eggplants. The mush, I just didn't like it.
Now you eat it.
Anything from the ocean. No, I'm still not the biggest fish lover, but shrimp are amazing. You know? Fried fish, okay, no problem. Like fish in a soup is okay usually. Tomatoes are good. Eggplant is good.
Yes.
Mushrooms are good. You know?
Yeah. Gabby
So
saying,
I had some food phobia.
yeah,
Even
you've
pate.
improved.
Pate
Yeah,
is good.
you've improved.
Pate is
Some
so
fish you can
good.
eat now.
I can eat fish.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a fish lover. I wouldn't say I would order fish over a piece of steak. Right?
Yeah.
But fish is good.
Gabby is saying, I usually watch your Instagram stories for updates. Maybe you can post more there. Yes, if you guys want to see what we're up to date, or what we did during that day, follow our Instagram. It's more updated. You know what I mean? Than the YouTube. YouTube right now we're 2 weeks ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean in filming, and then how do you say it? Ahead.
Sure.
But on Instagram it's more updated. Yes, but I will try to post more. The problem is sometimes I forgot to shoot for Instagram because I'm shooting YouTube at the same
The
time.
difference is YouTube puts
Yeah.
money in your bank account once a month, and Instagram does not. So
Yeah,
your
true.
attention goes to YouTube naturally.
But I'll try to post more on Instagram as well.
Your chicken near the lake looks like a kid's meal. Which one was that?
Chicken near the lake. Oh, Palich.
Oh, that was a Vienna steak. I had
Okay.
pork.
Pork.
Kids meal? That was schnitzel
like-
and fries. It's one of my go-to things. Fried meat and fries. That's solid food. Kids meal.
How my food? Did it look good? I drilled over it, so it was very good. Actually, we want some right now. Next time we go to a restaurant, I'll order that.
Oh, nasi lemak and durian waiting for you. Jonathan Young. Nasi lemak and durian waiting for me, and more importantly, my mother. I'm
Yes.
so excited to bring my mom
They're
and
so
dad.
good.
My
October,
mom and
we're
dad are
coming.
in October to Malaysia. Their heads are gonna pop right off their body. The food, the style of living, the people. I mean, being a huge Muslim population, it's so many new things, you know? Their head's gonna pop right off their body. They're gonna go, holy jumping. The heat, you know?
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that trip. I'm so excited. Miss your mom, says Alina. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited for that.
Alex topic is saying Serbia and it's fantastic food and wine. I'm ordering flight tickets right now. See you soon.
Big Johnny. Big Johnny. Big Johnny. Now rock, buddy.
Narok, Big Johnny. Thank you. Mulțumesc.
I saw another question about Complet La Pina. Alex, topic. Topic. The best food in Serbia right now. My favorite food in Serbia. For Ivana, the favorite food is fish chorba. For me, it's Complet La Pina. You'll see it in the video. One of our strategies in a country is we do all our vlogs, adventure, blah, 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 and throughout the whole time, we film little bits of food segments. So at the end of the trip, we'll have like 5 or 7 foods to go for one video. Ultimate food tour or whatever. I think on purpose, I'm going to edit it so the La Pina, Complet La Pina, is the first one in the video. It's so good.
Or we can do it again, another video.
We could do a
We're
whole
in
video. We could
this
do.
region.
We could do a whole video about it.
Yeah, it's just found in this region, so we can.
Oh,
do
it's
it.
just a region.
Yeah.
It's
this
so
region.
good.
Yeah.
It's especially after a few beers the next day. If you got work to do, Complet La Pina, and you're just right back to work.
Yeah.
Sharp as a tack. It's man, it's good food. Top Serbian food for me.
I'm getting hungry.
La Pina, want to go for Complet La Pina?
I feel like it's breakfast. Is it breakfast food or all day food?
Well, it's eggs. It's eggs. That's a good question, by the way. Pause.
Is there eggs?
What? It's eggs. It's mostly eggs.
Not really.
You didn't know? It's eggs and kaimak and grease.
Oh, I didn't
That's all
know.
it is. Pause. Why does the whole world agree that eggs are for breakfast? What happened there? This is funny, right?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know.
It's just they are.
Yeah.
But there's no rule. It's unclear why that happened. But eggs are for breakfast. We
Maybe
just
it's
know
the
that.
most nutritious for protein. People just know. And it's not too heavy, you know?
It's not heavy is a good point.
Yes.
Because meat has protein. Steak has more protein. But steak is in the morning. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa. Maybe it's because it's light and protein.
Yeah.
Maybe right.
Zaki is saying some YouTubers film everything that happened during one walk, one visit to shop, etc., rather than editing it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Can also be good. There's so many different ways to do a YouTube channel. It's like a reflection of your personality. So for us, we seem to find what we're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Is it a bar or a restaurant you are? This is our accommodation. I can't show you it because if I pick up the phone, we'll go offline. But you will see this video in like 2 weeks on our channel. It's amazing accommodation. All the buildings are like this, with the wood roof. Turns gray because of the dust
We're in the
and everything.
mountain?
And in front of us is this view. Can't move the phone, but I can flip it. So this is just one view. If you
One
imagine
spot.
what's over here, also very good, and over here, other way, also very good. So really good accommodation. 50 euros a night.
Premium rent a car says Bulgaria is beautiful. I have a question for you. Are you from Bulgaria and do you rent cars? We might use your service.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, good.
Alina, miss your mom.
Yeah, I saw that, Mr. Can't wait for the street food one. Those are my favorite. Yeah, what we've learned about street food videos is it's best to film whenever we're going out for street food or interesting food. We'll film it 2-3 minutes at a time, then add it together at the end of the country. You'll have a 20 or 30-minute video. It seems to be a better way to do it. We used to try to film street food videos in 2 or 3 days, and at some point you're just not hungry anymore, and you're just filming for work and eating, and it's just a force feeding. So we just film it slowly, and then towards the end of the country we'll have the video together. Right now our street food video has 2 things in it.
Yeah.
Complete pina, which is not really street food, but it's so good, and index sandwich. So 2 things.
Yeah. You guys can recommend us more food. Please let us know.
True.
And don't just say the local word. Say what it is so we know it.
Yeah, so we can actually try to order it.
Yeah.
The index sandwich wasn't that special, honestly. Unicorn recommended a good place for
It's
it.
good hangover.
It's a greasy,
Yeah.
lots of sauce on it. It's a bit like roti john, where it's yummy, but you feel like it's mostly bread and sauce, you know. But the
There are
complete
lots of,
lapina, I think
people
I'll
in
edit
Canada watching right now.
I think the food video, I'll put complete lapina right at the first. That was so good. It was unbelievable. It's really amazing. My top Serbian food right now. Do they have Luka? They wish. If they had Luka over here, the #1 Serbian street food would be Hajduček. That's hot street food.
What is the equivalent of like Luka in Serbia? How do you explain Luka?
Like fast food bakery.
Yeah, bakery, fast food.
Yeah. Bakery, but not for like cakes or like birthday cakes. It's more for like fast food bakery. They don't even usually have a door. A lot of Lukas. They're like a part of a building, but you just buy it and walk away. There's no even table in the place.
Yeah.
Street food bakery. It's very good though. Meech, Nick babes. Thank you.
All right.
Why can't eggs tell jokes? They might crack up. Amazing. I love it. Eggs are not really breakfast thing in Brazil. Oh, okay, so maybe I exaggerated.
Really? You
Can
eat
be a
eggs
little
with
bit, though.
tapioca.
True. True. Eggs are heavy. That's why you have them in the morning. They're high in fat. We have a saying in Romania that eggs are a medicine in the morning, food in the afternoon, and poison at night. Wow, that's interesting. So there is some
Poison.
you know, consensus on eggs go in the morning. Perhaps because rooster sings in the morning. Rooster wakes you up and you eat eggs.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, that's not the worst opinion ever.
Actually, Indonesian eat eggs all day. Even Malaysian too. Nasi lemak has egg. You can eat it for lunch.
Yeah, true.
You can eat it with fried rice. It's good. Oh, okay, I'm getting hungry. Anyway,
Are you getting hungry?
are we coming up 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you making dinner or you want to just try to eat?
Sandwich probably.
Okay. Well, what kind of sandwich you making?
I don't know. Anyway,
Tapioca is more of a thing on the northeast in Salvador. Salvador, they have tapioca.
oh, Beaga, they have that thing. I forgot what it's called. With the
Romeo
sausage.
and Juliet.
No, with the sausage and eggs too, and rice, and little green stuff, and the red sauce. What is it?
I'm thinking about Romeo and Juliet. I'm thinking about.
God.
Carl will tell you, but I'm thinking about cheese and
In Minas is bread and cheese, but
Romeo and Juliet.
what is it called? JetLag.
Big Johnny says rapid play on 21:30. Okay, good. What's that? 9:30.
JetLag Minas.
Yeah, I'll watch it on my laptop.
When we had this. For the food, what is it called?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, now
That's
I'm
one of the
hungry.
top foods. Oh, I want that so bad. Yo, show it. This video. Would you guys remember this video? What are they serving here? Cowl.
Yeah, so good.
K-A-O-L.
Who got it there?
Oh, Carla, obviously Carla. So good food. That's one of my top Brazilian foods, actually.
That's so good. I'm craving for that.
And what was our friend's name? I forgot his name.
The food.
What was our friend's name? The guy.
I don't know.
I forgot his name. So nice guy.
Oh, it looks so good.
Him and I had a good memory. Oh man, that was good food. And we had tons of cachaça. Yeah. Good friend. If we go back to Minas, we'll call him
Tiago.
Tiago. Cowl. Cachaça, arroz, ovo, linguista. Cowl, just nice. All right, it's lunch. She says it's lunch, but it's brunch. For us, it was brunch, but it's good. Okay, Mona. It's bedtime or dinner time maybe.
All right, let's end it.
Thanks everybody.
Thank you guys for joining our live streams. Thank you to all the members, all the donations. We love you all. See you on the next live stream. And
We'll try to do a midweek live stream this week, open to everybody, and then on Sunday we'll do it back to members only. We have a good feeling that the Serbian views will start going up because our videos are
come on, all the Serbians, tell your friends about our channel.
like, share, and subscribe. No, but we have a feeling the views will start going up because we've done a lot of very good experiences.
Yes, so far amazing experience. Actually, the people we met, they're just so nice.
Yeah.
And experience nature, beautiful nature, fun experiences, good food. So good. And yes, the food in the villages, they're better, so much better than the city. If you think they have good food in Belgrade or in Novi Sad, nah. I mean, they have okay food, but in the villages, so good. So much better.
Love you guys. The best. Jet fan forever. Stay tuned for the Dynamo Rapid Beach Ultras. I love
We'll
this
make
idea.
t-shirts
I
if you guys
love this idea.